I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't gonna get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You gotta understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you gotta work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not gonna be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
You know, I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, you know, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know, that was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, The Definition of Man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to masculineidentity.com to get your copy today. Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Top Soil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Click the links below to get private one-on-one coaching sessions with Mr. Locario or Miles Cunningham to step up your game. These coaching sessions are designed to help you with your specific needs in the dating game. So make sure you click the links below right now so that you can step up your game today. Yo, what's poppin'? We here.
Yo.
We are here. And it's another Friday. We about to spit this heavy game. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building.
Yeah, I like this title. I really, really do.
Now, as a fact, we're about to get into that. And I'm going to show a video also, too, when we get into this, just to show you guys what we're talking about and everything. What's going on, Miles? What's poppin' with you, man?
Oh man, life is good. You see all the sunshine behind me? The sunshine is coming in from the outside, man. And you know, you just gotta appreciate life. You know, today I had a really good workout. Then I went swimming, and but you know, like, look, guys, I know most of y'all watching this, y'all young niggas and shit, but when you up in your 40s and the body's still working, doing what it's supposed to do, is you thankful for every fucking day. I'm telling you, nigga, it's a beautiful thing, nigga. So yeah, shout out to everybody that's on their thing, doing their thing, and appreciate life and grateful, man. Gratitude is everything, man. But what's up with you, Locario, in your pink shirt?
I'm chilling, man. I got Miles getting on me with the pink shirt.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
Yes.
Slay queen. No. Let me stop that shit. Niggas take that shit too serious.
But yeah, man, shout out to everybody. Shout out to my lovely lady April MC in the building. What's going on? Shout out to Jay Bird Got Game, June Sport.
Hold on. Don't think I ain't catch that. As soon as I hollered at you about the pink shirt, shout out to my lovely lady. I have a lady.
Listen. Every Cameron wore the pink is you know, he made it a man thing. You know what I'm saying?
He made it masculine. He made it thuggish.
But shout out to Monogamous Player. Shout out to Armani Nelson, Wicked Scorpion, Studio Home Music, PR in the building. Express Y'all was popping. Duke Alex was going on. Who else we got up in here? Shout out to who else we got up in this piece? Shout out to Unique 79 in the building. Shout out to who else we got up in here? Shout out to Sir Mike. June Sports was popping with you. Mark Tavius was good. Phoenix in the building. Joe Blast in the building. What's going on? Who else we got up in here? Shout out to my dude Max Julian in the building. Corey 2S. Ox is in the building. Was popping with your man. I don't give a fuck in the building. What's going on? Shout out to Call Me Jay. True Blad is up in here. What's popping with you, man? Appreciate everybody tuning in. So today, guys, Kobe Lean is up in here. Frankie Shy, shout out to you guys. So today we're going to be talking about trying to run game on women so they won't leave. Is beta. Oh. It's real shit. We're about to get into that today.
That shit is it's not only beta, but it's feminine as fuck. Like
exactly. It's like this shit is horrible. You feel what I'm saying? Horrible. And we're gonna get into that because a lot of guys think that that's having game, doing all this goofy shit to try to keep a woman there or try to keep a woman interested and all that other stuff. And I'm telling you, that is not the move right there. But
you ain't started shits.
But before we get into all that, though, hold on. Before we get into all that, guys, y'all already know what we got to do out here in these streets. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all already know. So make sure you guys go to CunninghamElements.com.
Yeah. I need you to understand, shea butter season is almost over. I literally have 8 jars left. Literally. So
y'all got to get up on this.
When it's done, it's done. You feel me? So all y'all niggas that's on the fence, when it's done, it's done. You understand? I got 8 jars left. So get your shea butter while shea butter season is still in full effect. Because it's you see all the sunshine behind me. It's starting to get warm. You feel me? Right. So yeah, I'll let your boy.
So guys, get up on that ASAP. Go to CunninghamElements.com to get that cracking. Also, make sure that you guys go to shoplocario.com. You feel me? Get your online dating consultation.
Yeah.
With myself and April, get the online dating consultation. It is fire. If you are not up on this, you are losing out. Also, get the massive game collection. Get that shit cracking. Get master the vetting process. Get how to have sex with 2 women a day. Ebook, audio book. Get all that shit. Make sure you go to shoplocario.com to get all the programs right here. It is fire. So make sure you guys do that and get that going. Also, make sure you guys go to Masculine Identity Membership to join the Masculine Identity Membership. Get on the Zoom calls with Miles every Monday. Also, go to badboymembership.com so you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials. And also, last but not least, make sure that you guys go to patreon.com to get on the Bad Boy Show. To get on the Bad Boy Show, get that shit cracking. We do current events, and we spit that heavy game on the Bad Boy Show. So make sure you guys go check that out right now. All right, so now, let's jump into this topic, man. And guys, if you want to call in 844-672 00-844-672-7300 is the number. You feel what I'm saying? If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. We'll get to your question. Remember, donate $10 or more per question, $20 or more per story, so that you guys can get that going. All right. So.
Oh, and real quick, shout out to Jabril for the 5. He's supporting the game, man. Shout out to Jabril, man. That's what's up. And shout out to Scott for one free call. Shout out to Scott for one free call, man. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. So we got one free call available. So guys, get that shit cracking ASAP, because as soon as he supposed to come in, he about to take that free call. So, you know what I'm saying? So make sure that you guys go and do that. All right. So now we're talking about trying to run game on women so they won't leave you. Is beta. Okay, so let's get into this. It's beta, it's weak, it's terrible. So what does that mean to try to run game on a woman so she won't leave you, right? What that means is if you're doing anything, and I mean anything, to try to make the outcome of your situation with a woman, her not leaving you or her losing interest in you, right? That is the weak shit. That is the beta shit. So for example, right? If you in your mindset think, oh, if I get her number and I wait 3 days to call her and then I call her after the 3rd day, then that will make her like me more. That shit's beta. You understand what I'm saying? That's some weak ass shit. You ain't got no game, right? If you are, for example, trying to, ignore a chick because you think ignoring her is going to make her be attracted to you, that's some weak ass shit. That's some weak ass game, right? And basically it's all about anything that you're doing where you're making the game about women. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're like, oh, well, let me go on this date with this girl and I'm going to leave early or I'm going to end the date early so that she'll be more attracted to me and think about me later. That's you on some weak ass shit. You understand? So anytime you're trying to do something to either have the girl be interested in you or continue to be interested in you or doing something to try to get her to not leave, right? That's some weak ass shit. Because what you're essentially doing is that you are being reactive to the woman. You're saying, I want her here so bad. I care about if she's here or not. So I have to think about certain things that I need to do in order to keep her here. So you, for example, if you see a girl across the room and you're like, damn, I want to go holler at her, but what do I say? I got to come up with the perfect thing to say. That's some weak ass shit. Why? Because you're making it about women. You're trying to run game so that she will be interested. You understand? And then let's say you do exchange numbers with her. Now you're like, ooh, you know what? Maybe I should do A, B, and C, because if I really want to do X, Y, and Z, but if I do A, B, and C, maybe A, B, and C will get her like really interested in me and to think about me. So I'm going to do A, B, and C, even though I want to do X, Y, and Z. You see what I'm saying? So anytime that you guys are trying to run game so that women won't leave you, or you want the woman to be interested in you, that is some weak ass shit. And see, a lot of times this basically describes the whole pickup artist community. You understand what I'm saying? Right. Like, their main thing is about doing particular things in order to get a girl to be interested, in order to quote unquote build attraction, in order to get the girl to think about you. So they're doing all of these things for the woman, right? See, really what it is about this. When you have game, what you do is you focus on yourself and your program and how you do things. And then what you do is that you only deal with women on your terms. That's simple. So you're not worried about her going or staying, right? You are simply doing things how you do it. Like I saw a video earlier on TikTok. This motherfucker was like, he said that he had, because he's like a coach or whatever, he said he had a client that said that his girl would come home and like talk about, I guess, like quote unquote her work husband or some shit. And, you know, like talk about some dude at her job or whatever, you know, like how you come home and say, how was your day? How was your day? And he said that she kept mentioning the guy at her job. So then the coach was like, oh, well, you should say this and do this in order to like keep her in check and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's some weak ass shit, because what you're essentially saying to the man is get outside of yourself to try to keep her.
Right.
The thing is, if the chick want to fuck with the dude at work, or want to get out the relationship and fuck with the chick at work, let her. You know what I'm saying? Be my guest. You feel what I mean? Like, sometimes you're going to have to let a chick go. You should not be trying tactics, gimmicks, tricks, pickup artisty shit to try to keep a woman there. You understand what I'm saying? But Miles, your thoughts on this shit, though?
Yeah. You know, it's interesting because, you know, a lot of times, I know a lot of guys might get this misconstrued because we explain the effect of a masculine identity, right? We explain the effect of influence. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we explain that those type of, well, there we go. 646, you're on live with Locario and Miles. Name, age, city. How can we help you?
It's good, Sean. It's Ready Rock, Sean.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God, have you ever heard of Ready Rockin' Forever?
Nigga, where you been?
Handling business, Sean. You mean why I've been handling business, Sean?
Were you locked in a cave labeled your feelings?
Hey, yo, stop playing with me, Sean. Like, that's mad racist, Sean. Like, why every time a nigga ain't been around you, or you locked up, was you locked up? Come on, Sean.
No, I didn't say that.
Sean?
I didn't say that. You didn't hear what I said. I said, were you locked in a cave called your feelings? That's even worse. That's even worse.
Yo, listen. Hey, man, I can't call in real quick, Sean. Hey, yo, I heard you talking about you just came from the gym working out. Yo, Sean, until you know how to do 20 burpees straight, Sean, you ain't working out, Sean. I don't want to hear all that taking walk.
Wait, hold on. Are you taking? Hold on, you taking a free call or you donated?
Yeah, he must.
Yeah, you said a free call.
He must be taking a call. He never ever paid for a fucking call. This nigga ever. This nigga never supported the joint. Like,
yes, I did, Sean. Yes, I did. And then one time I paid, and then Locario gonna hang up on me on some shotgun shit, Sean. I mean, that's $5. That's a good $5. I'll buy you that, get an Italian cheeseburger, Sean. And you gonna hang up on me like that, Sean.
Yo, Ready Rock, let me be totally honest, man. I ain't gonna lie, and no homo, no diddy, but I missed you, my nigga. I really did. I really did miss you. Like,
respect, Sean. But,
yes.
Yo, I still want that fair one with Steve though. You gotta let me get a fair one with Steve.
Why do I have to let you get a fair one with Steve? Why do I gotta referee this shit? What are you talking about?
Because listen, that's your man, you know. All I want to do is get a fair one, but after I whoop his ass, y'all not gonna like me no more, son. Y'all ain't gonna mess with me no more, son. But hey yo, real quick though, I called in to tell you, Miles, you gotta start doing burpees, son. Do 20 burpees straight, and now you have a rise, son. Because guess what, man? Where's the mother, son? Because you know health is wealth. You know health as well.
No,
son.
that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Straight up, check it out. 2 weeks ago, son. 2 weeks ago, I was in the BX. I was about to see the shorty, whatever. So some nigga came down, acting all crazy and shit. I said, look, either we talking or we fighting, son. He was a little bit bigger than me. Guess what? I rocked this shit. You know why? It wasn't because I was the toughest, the meanest. I had cardio, my nigga. I had stamina, son.
Facts.
He couldn't fight with me. After 1 minute, son, I did him dirty, son. Did him dirty, son. But you know why? That's why. I'm going to tell you why, son. That's why. That's why. It was burpees, my nigga.
Burpees.
Burpees.
Nah, you right.
Burpees.
You right. No, I'm with you. I'm totally with you, man. I'm totally with you. Burpees is one of the best exercises in the world. Like I used to have this trainer a while back, and he's a professional rugby player. And you know, them niggas is fit. And I asked him, I said, if there was one exercise that you could do for the rest of your life, and he said, I ain't even finished my fucking question. He was like, burpees. Like, he was like, burpees is the number one fucking exercise for health and stamina and strength and everything. It's like a full body workout every time. So I'm with you. I'm totally with you. I still do burpees to this day. I still do burpees. I can't do as many as I used to because a nigga metabolism just slowed the fuck down real bad. But you know, but I still do burpees though. I appreciate that. Definitely.
Just making sure. I had to check up on you real quick. I'm out. I'm about to hold it down, son. I'm out. Hold it down, son.
All right, Ready Rock. Good to hear from you, brother. I'm glad you're still out there doing your thing, man.
Doubt,
all right, Ready Rock in the building. I thought we lost him forever, man. Nah, Ready Rock is my nigga though. Fuck that. I ain't going front.
Now, but go ahead, Miles. You was talking.
Right. So I was saying that, you know, we talk about the influence of having a masculine identity or being a bad boy and all that other shit. And so I'm sure it comes off like a lot of guys will miss it because they think we're telling them, okay, have a masculine identity so the chick will stay with you. Right. Because they look at us, you know, like a guy like you, Locario, you know, you've had long-term marriages and girlfriends and stuff, and I do long-term situations, and so a lot of guys might look at us and think that we advocate for this to not just for influence, but to influence the woman to stay.
Right.
You understand? But what you have to understand is that it is it's a result, right? It's like a subsequence, not a consequence. If I'm saying that correctly, right? Meaning that the point of having a masculine identity is not to make her stay. The point of having a masculine identity is to remind her why she chose to.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
You understand what I'm saying? Like she'll see it on her own just based on your consistent action.
Mm-hmm.
Not because you're going to her saying, well, I'm doing this so you can stay, or would you please stay with me, or I need you to stay, or can you please? No, it's not about that. It's I'm being exactly who you fell in love with. I'm being exactly who I am. And guess what? There's still no fucking guarantee.
Right.
Because you could be exactly who she fell in love with and a new day rises. And for whatever reason, she thinks something different and she want to leave.
Exactly.
And by all means, she should have the freedom to leave.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let me explain something to y'all. And shout out to all y'all niggas that got all y'all niggas that got scammed on Valentine's Day, right? The reason why I don't celebrate Valentine's Day is because I pride myself on being such a real nigga that I don't ever want to do anything. I don't ever want it to seem like I'm doing anything for a woman or for her love.
Right, exactly.
That's the main reason I don't fuck with Valentine's Day. 714, hold on 1 second. That's the main reason I don't fuck with Valentine's Day. Because if I do anything if I do anything, I want the woman to know that it's because I wanted to do it because that's what I do.
Mm-hmm.
because I was doing it for her.
Right.
You understand? And that's the most important thing. Now, exactly. Exactly. April, no, I'm romantic 365 days a year because I love my style of romance. You see, a lot of you motherfuckers, when you try to romance a woman, you're doing it for her enjoyment. When I romance a woman, I'm doing it for my enjoyment.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you.
714, man, hey, you all right? I hear you coughing over there. You want to go get that looked at?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, you good? You was out here kissing these bitches in the mouth, wasn't you?
I did kiss a chick on last Friday.
Oh shit! 1950 gonna have to hear about this one, nigga. I'm sorry, man.
Hell nah.
But name, age, city. Where did you send it?
Jason, Las Vegas, and I'm 25.
All right.
And I sent it to Miles in the game.
Okay. All right. Let me make sure I got that.
Hey, pass me that shampoo.
What happened?
Did he say what?
Caller.
Yo. Hello.
Is he there?
Hello.
Yo.
What's the question, nigga?
Oh yeah. My question is.
Nah, hold on. I don't see nothing yet. What is it? Where did you send it, bro? I don't see nothing yet.
Hey, Pastor.
All right, I'm done. He's out of here.
Get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Get out of here, you damn nigga!
How you calling up? Like you saw you at work in the kitchen somewhere. You know what I'm saying? He talking to like 10 other niggas. Like, what are you doing, man? Nigga, you calling a live show? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
pass me the shampoo. Like, what the fuck?
Niggas acting like he calling his homeboy or some shit. They'll be like, come on, fam. You guys are insane. Anyway, calling numbers 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300 is the number. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure you guys call up and get that shit cracking. My God. Oh my God.
Yeah, as I was saying, man, again, guys, you really gotta understand about enjoying your life. Like this mindset is so fucking crazy. And here's the thing. Not on the next one, but on the one after that, I'm starting this series called Designing Your Systems with Your Masculine Identity, where we're gonna have systems on dating, we're gonna have systems on lifestyle. We're gonna start, because it's like I realize a lot of you guys, it's not just about a program, but it's about creating a system so things work together to make what you really want happen for yourself. Right. But here's the thing you got to understand about this life shit, especially as a man, and why leadership has to be seen as such a universal thing, and a lot of dudes fuck it up, and a lot of dudes miss it. And here's a fucked up part. The consequence of missing the true idea of leadership leads to fucked up relationships, fucked up marriages, and disenfranchised women. Do you understand? Because here's the thing. A lot of you think that women are here for their enjoyment. I need you to understand that a woman's enjoyment is a man enjoying himself.
Right.
That's what it is. It is you literally bringing her along for the ride. All right, 714. 714, can you hear me?
Yeah, hello, dude.
714. I don't see nothing on the Cash App though, bro. I don't see nothing on the Cash App though, homie.
Nah, it's Jason2XX. That's my name. I sent 10 there for a free call too.
You sure? You send it?
I'm looking. I don't see nothing, bro. Hold on.
My fault. I was in the shower though.
This nigga.
I don't see nothing though, bro. I'm gonna have to hang up on you again. I don't see nothing, my G. I don't see no Jason. I don't see no Jason, bro.
This nigga trolling.
I said I was in the shower.
Yo, my nigga, do you want me to fucking recite your entire phone number to the audience, my nigga? Like, what's wrong with you?
No, I sent it under Jason.
All right, we gotta go. I'm gonna have to block you because I'm not seeing your money and you playing games, man. Like, come on, man.
On some super homoerotic shit, talking about I was in the shower, nigga.
I was in the shower. Pass the shampoo, bro. Like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing?
This nigga's wild.
What are we doing? So anyway, like I was saying, so this is what I mean by the absolute idea of leadership.
Mm-hmm.
It is literally you doing what you do because you want to do it. And not for any other fucking reason. Like all of you guys who you allow your girl to fucking persuade you to go to the farmer's market over the weekend and you know you hate that shit. You're in it.
Mm-hmm.
You motherfuckers who you allow your girl to force you to go to some event that you don't enjoy. You're a fucking idiot.
Mm.
And the truth is because the truth is that you should have had something planned for yourself already.
Right.
Do you understand? But when your woman sees that you're listless, that you don't have any interest, and that you're not expressing your masculine identity to the world, when you don't have nothing to do, she's gonna do something. She's gonna do it. She's gonna give you something to do.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? That's why you have the honey-do list and the nigga sitting on the couch talking about yes, dear, just waiting for his wife to tell him what to do. No, you gotta have something to do and you gotta enforce it. And that's how you gotta start the relationship. But we got 617. You are on live with Locario and Miles, name, age, city. Where did you send it?
What's good, y'all? I paid it on Venmo to Locario.
Venmo, hold on. Let me see the Venmo.
I got the Bangmo, you know.
Let me double check real quick. Hold on. Okay, I got you. Appreciate it. Right. So what's going on?
So my name is Jan. I'm 25, and my question is, it ties into what you guys are talking about right now. So basically, what is exactly having a program? Like, can you go deeper into that? And how do I build one for myself?
Oh, wow. You know, it's funny that you asked that. Tell him, Locario.
Because this is a website called badboymembership.com. I have a whole program called How to Create Your Program. You see what I'm saying? So all you got to do is listen to that, check that out, take notes, and prepare that. But the short answer I would say is that you have to understand your masculine identity, which means you have to understand who you are so that you can create your life based on that. You see what I'm saying? That's really all it is, right? So the problem is that when we talk about even this topic of dudes trying to run games so women won't leave or to keep women interested, is that most guys, what they're doing is that this is what most guys are doing. They're trying to mimic guys who have game. That's what PUAs do. You understand? So for example, like, you know, some people will say, hey, you know, if you go out with a girl, you know, let's say something like, okay, don't call her for a week, right? Yeah. So the surface level advice is don't call her for a week, right? Now, a guy who has game, he's not going to call her for a week, not because he's trying to get with her or to make her interested. He's not calling her for a week because he got shit to do. He's not even thinking about her like that. Do you see what I'm saying? So the result of that is the woman is attracted to him because she's thinking about him during that weekend and so forth and so on. Mm-hmm. But what a lot of guys will do is they'll be thinking about the girl all week and trying not to call her all week. You see what I'm saying? To mimic the guy who has game, who don't give a shit, which is why he's not calling her all week. Do you see what I'm saying? Right. So it's the intention behind what you're doing is the issue. And if you have a program, that's going to dictate how you are interacting with women in the first place, which is going to cause you to not call her for that week in most cases. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's the difference, or the thing that you guys got to understand when it comes to that.
You see, Colin, let me add something to that. You see, a lot of guys, the reason why so many guys find it hard to find time to go out and like meet women and do shit is because you don't do anything to enjoy your life in the first fucking place.
Right.
So when we give you a suggestion to leave your house, you have no idea what we're talking about because you don't usually leave your house.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Meaning that you don't usually take yourself out and do things that you like on a regular basis. You don't. You understand? You sit in the house, you watch Netflix all the time, and so on and so forth. Now, for those type of guys, online dating is your best bet. But the point we're trying to make is it's gonna be weird when you actually get a girlfriend, right? Or you get into some type of situation or relationship, and then because you don't know nothing about going outside, you know, going to events, you know, enjoying yourself, things to do in your town, things like that. Who you think is going to suggest everything? It's going to be your girl.
Right.
And then that's when she's going to become the fucking leader.
Mm-hmm.
Because you didn't know nothing about that cool bar. You didn't know nothing about that rooftop place. You didn't know nothing about the wine tasting over there. You didn't know nothing about that cool movie theater that serves drinks. You didn't know nothing about those cool events that be happening at that place and blah, blah, blah. You don't know nothing about that. And then you let your woman come into your life, or you let a woman come into your life and start telling you shit, dictating shit to you.
Right.
And then this is how your relationship starts. So by the time you get married, your woman is controlling your whole fucking week and your weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And then you start wondering, damn, like, yo, why she always be telling me the shit that I hate doing? Why? And then you start to resent your fucking wife, and then you start to live a life of resentment because you never expressed yourself in that way the entire fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got dudes on the Masculine Identity membership, and they're like, yeah, I like this.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I be telling them, all right, well, if this is what you like, then you need to research this, you need to go to this, and you need to do that. And then when I tell them these things, and God bless them, I'm not coming at them or anything, but what the point I'm trying to make is a lot of the things that I suggested them, they never heard before.
Right.
You understand? And so that's why you come to guys like us, because we're older, we're more experienced, and we've done things. But more importantly, we actually have a fucking identity.
Mm-hmm.
We actually, like, if we say we like something, we're going to go do the research and do that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to say to whatever it is we like, that happens once a month. Okay, this is where I'm going to be at once a month.
Mm-hmm.
Or, that happens every couple of months. All right, cool. I'm going to make sure I check the website so I could be at these events every couple of months because this is what I like.
Mm-hmm.
You niggas be talking about you like anime. Just because you sit in your house and watch anime all fucking day don't mean you actually like anime. If you never actually been to a Comic-Con, if you never actually been to, the library when they were showcasing this or showcasing that and going out and going to events that showcase your interests, you don't really like the shit.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that you're not really social about the shit that you say you like. And that's a problem with so many dudes. And that's why a lot of y'all niggas, it's like y'all waiting for a bitch to come in and tell you what to do.
Right.
And so this is a part of the reason why it's so hard for a lot of niggas to attract bitches, because you were never a real person until she showed up.
Mm.
And then the fact that she is basically fleshing out the rest of your identity with her femininity,
mm-hmm.
she automatically loses respect for you.
Right.
Because she's like, nigga, when I met you, all you had was sticky napkins and chilling in the basement and fucking, watching streaming anime.
Mm-hmm.
But now since you've been with me, I took you to this Comic-Con, I took you there, we went on that trip, we did this, we went to that event, I showed you how to do this, and you like, oh wow, yeah, you're right. No, you need to be that nigga before she shows up.
Mm-hmm.
But not to impress the bitch, to actually enjoy your fucking life for
right.
real.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the sad part with a lot of niggas. Y'all niggas is stuck in the house. Not and it's a lot of y'all niggas be, oh well, I like staying home. I like this. No, you don't. There's so many things that if you knew it was going on and if you did the research to find out, you would actually go to it.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't love yourself enough to go find it out.
Mm. That's real shit. So, Carla, I would say, go to Bad Boy membership. Check out the program. How to create your program, so you can step up your game on that end. You feel what I'm saying?
I bet. Yeah, I appreciate that. That was heavy right there.
Yes, sir.
And, I'm actually on the membership. I just haven't gotten to that part. I haven't seen it yet, so I'm gonna look for it right now.
Yeah, there's over 200 different programs on the Bad Boy membership. You might have missed it, so make sure you go. It's called how to
create your program.
Yeah, how to design your program or how to create your program.
How to create your program. Yeah, so check that out when you get a chance.
I bet. Good looks, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right, man. Take it easy, bro. Thanks for your call.
All right. So guys, call in 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300. So let me bring up this video real quick.
Oh, we got a video.
Yeah. You probably seen this chick before.
I've seen it before. Yeah, it's match.
So this video is called how how to make any woman miss you badly. Even if she's not interested. You feel what I'm saying? So we already starting off. But the stuff that she's gonna say in this video is basically what we're talking about when we talk about you trying to run game on a woman, so she won't leave you, or she stop, so you trying to stop her from losing interest. But even when you see the title of this video, how to make any woman miss you badly, even if she's not interested. Why would you want a woman who's not interested to miss you? Why would you care? Do you see what I'm saying? So already we're starting off like on some other shit. But the reason why a lot of guys gravitate to shit like this is because most dudes don't actually love themselves. So they would rather figure out ways to get validation from a chick versus actually focusing on themselves and getting things on their terms. Right. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's see. And mind you, this has 2.6 million views.
Dang.
You know what I'm saying? But let's see what you're talking about.
In order to make a woman miss you, you have to give her something that she feels like is unique and that she can't get anywhere else. This will work whether you're in a relationship or just talking with a woman, it doesn't matter. Number one is don't contact her. Women are used to men steadily chasing and pursuing them, but no one can miss you if you're always there. Simply not communicating and distancing yourself will keep you on her mind. She'll start to wonder what you're doing, what you're up to, etc. Because the fact that she hasn't heard from you will make her imagination run wild. She'll eventually start to imagine you with other women, and jealousy will start to set in. By you not contacting her, you're showing her that you're independent of her and that you don't rely on her to continue living your life. The real reason why no contact works is because it feels like rejection. When a man shows a woman that he's well equipped and very much capable to handle life without her, she begins to realize that she's an option, not a requirement for him. And this type of rejection ironically makes her crave you more. The reason romantic rejection gets us hooked is because it stimulates the parts of our brains that's associated with motivation, reward, addiction, and cravings. Number two.
Okay, let me hit her with the button real quick. So, see, the problem with all what she said was this, right? Is that a lot of guys think, oh, well, let me not contact her. Let me not do all these things. And let me, pretend that I'm busy and all this other stuff, right? The problem with that is that none of that matters if the woman is not attracted to you or she's not really feeling you. So what happens is that the only reason a woman is thinking about you, missing you, or wants to continue to see you when she doesn't have access to you is because she sees value in you already. So if she sees value in you already, then you wouldn't have to do this. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense. Now, what happens is that a woman could miss you and be thinking about you because she's attracted to you and because she wants to see you, but her not getting access to you shouldn't be you playing a game or running game to try to make that happen. It should just be a byproduct of you actually living your own fucking life.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So the problem is that a lot of these guys, they try to use these as tactics versus having things naturally progress in a certain way. And the thing is this, if the woman is actually attracted to you and wants to see you and is interested, right? By you purposely trying to not contact her, right, is not going to matter because she's already interested. But if she isn't interested, you purposely not contacting her is going to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of guys, because they're so concerned with keeping the woman around or keeping the woman interested, they're going to do these goofy ass tactics. You see what I'm saying? And all it does is that it keeps you in the mindset of doing shit for women.
Exactly. It keeps that bitch in the front of your mind, taking up space rent free.
Exactly. This shit is crazy. Like, my God. But let's see what she's going to say for the next one.
Show her you're still living your life. When a woman is missing you, the first place she will try to check up on you is social media. If she logs on and sees little to no updates from you on there, she'll think that you're not doing much with your life because for some reason, people think that if you didn't post it on social media, it didn't happen. Post some of your successes and fun times to social media. This doesn't have to be in like a boastful or cocky way. Even if you don't have any wins or successes, just posting a nice picture of yourself, knowing it will pop up in her timeline will suffice. By dropping hints of your successes and wins, it lets her know that she's missing out on your life events. And women love to be part of a man's life events because it makes her feel like that she's actually a part of your life. Number 3 is...
Oh my goodness. Again, if you're doing shit For the woman, you are fucking up already.
Yeah.
Imagine you like, oh, let me go outside and do something, take some pictures, and then post it. Hopefully that she'll see it. What?
Right. If you don't usually do that, then don't do that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like these dudes actually go all out. Oh, let me go to this party, take some pictures of me with some women, then I'm gonna post it up and put it on my story, and then maybe she'll see. That's fucking crazy. And again, like I said, if she's interested in you, it won't matter if you do this because she's interested in you anyway. Right. If she's not interested in you, it doesn't matter if you do this because she's not gonna give a fuck anyway. Do people not understand? See, a lot of the goofy shit, you understand what I'm saying, that a lot of people do is counterproductive. See, right. what she's talking about is, again, running game so the woman will be interested in you or to keep her hooked or you understand what I'm saying? So a lot of guys, what they'll do is they don't realize that they're putting the woman at the front of their mind and they're not just actually doing shit because they do it. Now, if you're the type of guy who posts on social media and you post all the shit that you be doing and that's just how you roll, then that's cool because that's what you do. But if you're purposely doing it, you understand what I'm saying? Then you're fucking up because, again, you're making it about the woman. And that's beta male shit.
And I'll say this too. What I can't stand is the guys that, like I said, they don't do anything outside their house, but they stage photos on their Instagram or they stage photos on their dating apps.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, let me go to the beach and let me take a picture of me doing something fun and let me take a picture of myself on a boat and all this other shit. And it's like, you got all of those pictures of you doing all this great shit, but when you actually meet the female, you got nothing going on.
Right.
And then again, she's dictating your social life now. Like, oh yeah, let's go do this. Oh yeah, let's go do that.
Mm-hmm.
Until again, by the time you get married, you're just fucking sitting on the couch waiting for her to tell you what your day's about.
Right.
You know, but shout out to K-Zag, the return of manhood. He says you cannot manufacture genuine desire in a woman's yearning for you.
Exactly. And that's what these guys are trying to do. They're trying to do tactics. This is all PUA shit. Let me do this tactic to get her to invest. You understand what I'm saying? Well, let's continue.
Don't give in to the attention bait. When she realizes that she hasn't heard from you, you haven't reached out, she'll try to indirectly get your attention, usually via social media. She might do this through a nice picture of her, a subliminal status about you, etc. She's doing these things for you. Don't like her pictures, ignore them. She will be sitting there like a fiend, waiting to see if you'll notice them, if you'll like them, etc. The moment that you like her pictures, you're letting her know that you see her and you're acknowledging her. This is validation for her. She will notice that none of those likes on her picture are from you, and it will drive her crazy. Number 4.
No. Guys, do you realize that, okay, everything she just said, you might as well like the picture because it don't make a difference. The fact that you're trying not to is still the same as if you did. Let me explain. Energy is still being flowed in her direction by you trying not to do it.
Exactly.
It's the same fucking thing. It's the fact that you guys give a shit is the problem. It's not. So you actually not actually hitting your finger on the thing to like it and her not seeing your like doesn't make a difference if you are purposely not doing it to try to keep her interested or keep her guessing or hopefully she's still like you're still in that same mindset.
Look, you know what this reminds me of, and I had a part of this discussion, and we probably need to touch on it again in the masculine identity membership Zoom call. But do you remember learning about absolute numbers in school?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right. Remember the timeline where you have 0, you start at 0, but then you have the positive numbers and the negative numbers.
Right.
Right. But if you say -4,
mm-hmm.
the absolute value of -4 is still 4.
Right.
The absolute value of 4 is 4 as well.
Right.
The bottom line is the distance from 0 to whatever number, whether it's negative or positive, the absolute value is what it is.
Exactly.
So that means even if you say, oh, I don't want to look at her pictures. I don't want to look at her pictures. I don't want to look at her pictures. You're still focused on looking at her pictures. So the absolute value of I don't want to look at her pictures is still you focusing on her pictures.
The same shit.
You understand? And let me tell you something. I need y'all niggas to understand this. Worrying about what other people think is the most feminine thing you could do in your life.
Basically.
All of this social media shit that and God bless her, man. God bless her, because she does her best to try to spit like decent game, but she's fucking up on this video,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Like, but you gotta understand, you gotta understand the absolute value of your actions.
Mm-hmm.
Because you say, yeah, fuck that bitch. I don't care about that bitch. I'm gonna ignore that bitch. Just because you call yourself saying that.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean that you're still focused on that. You're still looking at that. Again, the whole point of leadership is to lead yourself, is to do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Just constantly do your thing. Don't worry about what's going on with other people. You ain't got to worry about that shit.
Right.
You ain't got to ignore I don't want to let her think that I'm still thinking about her, so I'm going to ignore her.
Mm-hmm.
But you're still talking and thinking about her.
Right.
You don't realize this. Mm-hmm. But if you said to yourself, I need to move on and I need to enjoy my life.
Right.
Now we're focused and we're talking and we're expressing ourselves about our lives.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same. I've been telling y'all this forever, where when you say, man, I don't give a fuck about what other people think.
Mm-hmm.
Still fucking up, because even in your phrasing, I don't give a fuck about what other people think. No, the correct phrase is, I only care about what I think. Because now your phrasing is focused on what I think. And that's when you can actually move on correctly. But too many people, they don't realize the absolute value of their actions and their thoughts, their words, and their actions. They don't realize what they're really doing.
Mm-hmm. No, that's a fact. So, and the funny part is that, doing this type of stuff, right? So let's say you do this and then you end up contacting the girl, she contacts you and y'all go out, right? That neediness is going to be in the interaction when you go out with the woman.
Mm-hmm.
Feeling of anxiety that you have about if she likes you or not is going to be there on the fucking date. This is what these dudes don't understand. So you're doing all this shit just to build yourself up to be in a situation where you're going to fuck up anyway, because the chick's going to see how fucking needy you are because of how much energy you've been putting into her from the jump.
Yo, only women care about what other people think. I need y'all to notice.
Exactly. Shit is crazy, but let's continue this shit.
Is don't be eager, be vague. When she actually does reach out to you, because she will, don't be overly excited to hear from her. Expressing too much excitement is a major turnoff for a woman because it's a sign of dependency. When you're too excited to hear from her, it tells her that you've been missing her and waiting for her to contact you. In her mind, she imagines you sitting by the phone, waiting for it to ring. Even though that's probably not true, that's still what she pictures in her mind. So instead, play it cool and give her simple forms of communication, meaning don't go too lengthy with the responses. Keep it extremely vague and simple but cordial. A simple response like, hey, how are you? Is cordial but vague enough to stand out. Number 5 is create jealousy.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. Let me hit her with this real quick. So this is what I'm saying with the contradiction. She's like, don't get too excited when she hits you up. But she's saying, act like you don't care, but everything you've done previously is showing you give a shit.
Right.
She's like, pretend you don't care, beforehand, and then also still be fake when she hits you up. You know what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying, where this is why guys fuck up in the game. They're shout out to Steve, they're surface dwellers, right? Yeah. You guys think that you can fucking play your way into being attractive. Like you can manufacture this shit. And what I'm telling you is that it's impossible. You're still going to be the loser in front of her when y'all meet up.
Exactly.
This is what dudes don't understand. Like, I don't like, imagine you saying, I'm not going to like her pictures. And then when she hits me up, I got to pretend that I'm not excited that she hits me up. You are excited because you were trying so hard to not like her pictures.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like the shit don't even it don't make sense. You understand what I'm saying? It's basically
All right.
listen. Oh, fuck.
We got 570. This is Charlie Kiefer.
This is Charlie Kiefer, indeed. Thanks for taking my call.
Yeah, what's going on? I got you 20, man. Appreciate you, bro. Yes, sir. What's going on with you?
So I just want to add a quick point. And one, I just want to say, one, thanks for taking my call.
Mm-hmm.
Two, I just want to say how grateful I am that I've received your coaching and all this other stuff over
more women
the years and all this other stuff.
Book how to have sex with 2 women a day.
Sorry, yeah, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, that's all right. I just want to point something out about how fucked up this world is and why really like Locario and Steve and Miles are just some of the realest motherfuckers on the internet when it comes to spitting this game, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You see how devious this fucking bitch's video is, okay? And she's probably not that bad of a person, okay? I don't know her personally. Right. So if you're listening to this in this video, it's no knock on you personally, okay? But her whole fucking video is basically how to prove your worth as a man.
Yeah.
That's basically the whole fucking video. You see how fucking devious this shit is, guys, for you guys in the chat?
Yeah.
You see how fucking devious this fucking world is? How fucking sick we are to each other?
And she's not doing it on purpose. Like, she really thinks she's helping. I honestly believe that she really thinks she's helping.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And so when this is a different topic about, when you get so much game, you start to have even more empathy and sympathy for others because you realize the reasons behind why they do things.
Right.
But it is a subconscious form of programming these types of fucking videos. And it's fucking dangerous for you guys to not be aware of this shit. Because her whole video is fucking, I need you to try to, well, basically what it is I'm trying to control you so that I can fucking lead you because I don't like you.
Right.
The whole thing is I'm trying to fucking control you.
Yeah.
Can somebody in the chat explain to me how the fuck you control somebody? And I'm not talking about having a gun pointed at somebody's head.
Right.
I'm talking about someone give me a real fucking reason to tell me how it is you can actually fucking control somebody.
Right. It's impossible.
Because I'll fucking wait till the end of fucking eternity because it's not going to fucking show up.
Right.
It's honestly, the shit pisses me off so much because I used to be like this. Trying to be the nice guy, there's nothing wrong with being nice, but I tried to, do the right thing. But the reason I didn't have the awareness is because I wasn't looking at the mechanism, which is me trying to fucking prove my worth.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and to your point about, Miles, you were talking about, with your identity about, you should have an itinerary of things you want to do based on who the fuck you are.
Right.
Like, that should just be so natural because if it's unnatural, that's a form of you trying to control the other person to have your value fucking proved.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So anyway, I'm at another 20, but I just want to say that point real quick because, I mean, it's devious how subliminal the signals across media and internet and whatever the platforms are for you to get you to fucking hate yourself.
Right.
It's so subliminal.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be super aware, and that's why I'm so thankful for you guys being on YouTube. You, Steve, the Miles, the because you guys cut through all the bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like a fucking surfer on a wave.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I just want to say thank you very much for that, and thanks for taking my call.
Hey, Charlie Kiefer, appreciate you, bro.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for your support as always, bro. Appreciate you, man. And what Charlie Kiefer is saying is very on point, man. Like these people, a lot of this stuff, even the and again, I'm not blaming social media or society. I'm not blaming social media or society. But what I'm saying is this is what happens when you don't strengthen yourself with your own fucking identity.
Exactly.
You understand? Like when you allow yourself to fall to the bullshit and be so influenced by everything else. Like this is what I mean when I was speaking earlier about the idea of leadership and truly understanding what it means. Like it literally means, like, this is why I don't fuck with MGTOW, because it's so redundant. I was already supposed to be going my own way.
Exactly right.
Already.
Mm-hmm.
It's the entire point that you was born a man, to do what you were put here to do.
Right.
So why? So you can inspire other men to do exactly what they was put here to do. To do what I do.
Right.
Do what you do. And not for no woman, not for pussy, not for money, not for nothing, but just the literal fulfillment of the absolute expression of who you are.
Right.
That's it. Like, that's literally your only fucking real reward. A lot of you think money is a reward. A lot of you think a woman is a reward. A lot of you think pussy is a reward. None of it is actually going to fucking make you happy. Ask Jim Carrey.
Right. Exactly.
Ask Will Smith. None of it is going to actually totally make you happy and make you at peace with what you're going through. The only thing is you. This is why we don't follow behind no female. This is why we don't. Look, you could converse with a bitch, but don't listen to that bitch.
That's a fact.
You don't listen to that bitch. You don't argue with that bitch. All you do is fuck that bitch.
Shout out to DMX. DMX is giving me out a game.
Shout out to DMS, man. Rest in peace. Yo, you know what? And you know what too? Shout out to Cam Newton for constantly getting canceled.
What, they canceled him for that friend shit?
Yeah. they canceled the show, and I think they're trying to like social media cancel him too. Like, it's fucked up. But
over that?
I'm at least like, fuck that, Cam. Tell these motherfuckers how you really feel.
Exactly.
Tell motherfuckers what your masculine identity says. I can't be around no bitch that I'm attracted to and act like we just out here platonic. I don't do that.
Exactly.
That's because I'm not a big fan of Cam Newton, right? For football or otherwise. But when a nigga says some real shit, I gotta respect it.
Exactly.
Like, bro, like,
yo, they really mad at this nigga for saying that shit? That's wild, bro. I didn't even know that. I didn't know because I heard something about it. It was like, oh, we're canceling Cam. I didn't know it was about that. I thought he said somewhere. I'm like, it was really about this fucking shit about him talking about he don't want to be friends with a woman.
At least that's what I heard. That's
crazy though.
Or the thing, or everything started happening in sequence. You get what I'm saying?
The backlash of that, right?
Because a lot of these pussy ass individuals, they're not gonna, just like when YouTube strikes your channel or some shit, you try to find out why, they're not gonna fucking explain it to you.
Exactly, right.
So Cam Newton's show got canceled off of BET, and I doubt they're gonna take the time to actually explain it. Like, well, our feelings were hurt because he said he can't have platonic relationship.
Oh, that's wild. You see why real niggas can't blow up? Because as soon as you say some shit, niggas won't be on your ass. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
bro, I'm telling you, how many times we heard guys call on the show, yo, you guys should, or even they saying in the chat, yo, you guys should be reaching more people. You guys should be helping more. You guys should be doing a lot more.
Right.
We cannot, it's impossible.
Right.
And I'm not being pessimistic. I'm telling you the really real, because this world ain't ready for a real motherfucker.
Exactly. That's how.
Always keep a real nigga in the back of the class. Nigga, are you dumb?
And this is why videos like this got 2-point-something million views. You understand what I'm saying? This is what I'm saying. Like,
and that's why I be getting so kind of like frustrated about the situation, because it's not the fact that they're successful, it's the fact that many people done heard the poison.
Exactly. That's a fact.
But we got 718. I think this is Moses. Moses, what's going on with you, bro?
Yo, I just sent I just sent it to your Cash App just now.
I see it, bro. I see the 20. I see it, man. What's going on with you?
Shout out to Justin. He said, that's a fact.
He ruined the shit. Yeah, he ruined everything. Facts. But Moses, go ahead, bro. What's on your mind, brother? Good to hear from you. Thanks for your support.
Well, let me just say this. This woman sound like me listening to this stupid ass video. It sounds like I'm listening to somebody who's just full of gasoline, trying to poison people. That's what I'm listening to. Because all that bullshit she's saying, why does it matter if the girl's not feeling you anyway?
Right. Right. Exactly. I'm supposed to be on to a new bitch anyway. Like, what are we talking about?
Right.
Listen, like if the chick is feeling you, like you see, people don't understand. Like they don't pay attention to the woman's behaviors. This is why you got females like this coming on YouTube talking all that stupid shit. That's how it shows how weak a lot of these idiots are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but did you have a question or anything though, Moses? Or did you want to tell a story or talk about anything?
No, that was just a story I have to say.
Yeah,
because this video shows how weak a lot of guys are here. Because this video is, what you don't realize is this video is only gonna work to idiots who are simps and tricks who ain't got no game, because they gonna listen to that shit.
Exactly. Yep. Real talk. Real talk.
So at the end of the day, it's like, bro, like I dealt with women who wasn't feeling me. I dealt with women who were interested. I didn't have to do all that stupid shit she's talking about. Right. So that's all I wanted to say, man. They don't listen to that all that bullshit this hoe is talking about, man. Thanks for taking my call.
Facts. Appreciate you, Moses. Yes, sir. Thanks for calling in, bro. Yes. Wait. What?
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to. Oh, yeah. I forgot to ask. Locario. I remember you said that on the Bad Boys membership that you're going to put a Zoom call like Miles did on the Masculine Identity this year, correct?
That's not happening until like the summer. So, but I'll let y'all know about that.
December. Oh, well, I'm looking. I can't wait. That's gonna be fire. I can't wait.
The summer,
not December. The summer.
The summer. Yeah. I'll look forward into that. I can't wait to see that.
All right. Appreciate you, brother. Yes, sir. Take it easy, man. Thanks for thanks for supporting the show. Yo, it's funny. I got to be careful because I was just about to hit the end stream button.
Oh yeah. I remember I've done that a few times. It's like, they're like, fuck. Like,
that's crazy. But yeah, man. Yeah, we got to be careful out here. But yeah, we go back to the video.
So she's talking about create jealousy.
Now, look, this doesn't mean that you have to full-fledged date or talk to somebody else. This could mean that you post a picture with friends.
You see? This is why. This is, bruh. Listen. This is crazy. You see how she snuck that in? She's like, this doesn't mean you have to talk to another girl. What? You see what I'm saying?
Bro.
Wait, let's rewind this shit real quick. Hold on. Let me rewind that shit. Hold on. That's crazy.
So
create jealousy.
Well, I'll say it again.
Yeah, so what am I supposed to be doing? Like, waiting for her? Like, what do we do?
That's what I'm saying. See, even that comment, even what she just said, puts that particular woman on a pedestal. Like, oh, she's so special. I should be only focusing on dealing with her and not talk to any other women. That's crazy.
Super crazy.
This is crazy. But let's continue this shit.
Now, look, this doesn't mean that you have to full-fledged date or talk to somebody else. This could mean that you post a picture with friends and then there's a woman in it. This could mean that you tag a woman in your pictures because trust me, she will notice that a woman is tagged and she will go and stalk her page to try to see who this woman is. She could be just a friend or maybe not. The point is that she doesn't know. Her imagination will always take her to the point of you being involved with another woman. Even posting a picture of your celebrity crush evokes a type of jealousy in a woman. The point here is that you're showing her that you have other options besides her. Because in reality, you do. Number 6.
Oh my goodness. And you see, it's like you can't be a nigga with confidence and take this seriously and watch this shit. Because basically, how do you say you love yourself, but then at the same time you're doing all of this shit to try to get validation from some random chick? That's crazy. She's like, oh yeah, just take pictures with other girls, do this other thing. And see, this is the thing. What she's saying, like on the surface, isn't actually wrong.
Right.
Premise is wrong though, meaning that if I'm chilling and I'm going out, hanging out, and I start taking some pictures of what I do and I post it up and I'll post up some pictures with me with some chicks or whatever. And let's say there's a chick that I'm talking to, she might come across that, see that, and be like, ooh, like, like feel some type of way or whatever it is like that. And that creates more attraction and all that other stupid shit, right?
Mm.
But the issue is that the difference is I'm not doing it for her. I'm not trying to make her jealous. You understand what I'm saying? Videos like this are telling guys who have low self-esteem to purposely do shit to try to get a woman. But see, the reason why you would need to do this shit in the first place is because you don't believe women like you. That's why you feel like you have to do shit to get them to like you. This is what we've been trying to tell you guys all this time. All of this like pickup artisty shit, tactics, and all of that goofy shit is basically you telling yourself that you are not likable, lovable, or attractive. So you have to do all of this extra shit to try to get the girl to want to fuck with you.
Right.
It's crazy.
Oh, man.
It's like it's insane, man. I'm like, oh my goodness.
This is nickname her. Giving her a unique nickname that means something to her is a guaranteed way to make her miss you, because every single time she hears this name, she'll automatically think of you. Now, look, I wouldn't recommend doing a nickname that's so rare that she would likely never hear it again. It needs to be common enough so that she encounters it again. As I said before, it needs to have some kind of importance.
No, this is too much. This is too much. This is way. Like, do you know how much more information that y'all need to review on the Bad Boy membership alone? Like this is too much.
Yo, she's talking about give this chick a nickname. What? Are we serious? And basically what she's trying to say is you give the chick a nickname that she would probably hear it, I guess, in everyday settings or some shit. I don't like.
Yeah, give her a nickname. Not just give her a nickname, but make sure that it's not such an obscure nickname that she'll never hear it again.
Right.
You need it to be not too common, but you need for her to be exposed to it in other areas of life. I don't even know if ChatGPT could come up with a nickname for that type of shit. Like, what do we?
And then on top of that, the funny part is, and don't she look like what's the name from Martin, Gina? But anyway,
yeah, she look like Tisha Campbell, yeah.
But on top of that, you giving a woman a nickname is way too much investment.
Way too much.
With it, like you're making her feel important.
Way too much.
What are we talking about? You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I don't even fuck with names.
Right.
When I'm with you, I'm like, when I speak and I ask a question out loud, you already know who I'm talking to.
Exactly. I don't even have your name in my phone. How the fuck I'm gonna give you a nickname? You know what I'm saying? Like you're just what 7 to 10 numbers in my phone. Your name is not even saved in my phone. So what the fuck are we giving you a nickname for?
Yo, what are we doing?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Importance and relevance to it. Maybe you create a nickname for her centered around her favorite food or her favorite TV show or her favorite color, etc. What you're doing.
Oh God.
You want to ask this question? Why are the beautiful ones always so dumb?
Her favorite. I don't know her favorite food. I don't know her favorite TV show. You know why? Because I don't give a fuck. Why would you see? This is what I'm. Oh man, guys, understand this. She's trying to teach you how to pretend to be an attractive man. But what she's not telling you is that everything she's trying to get you to do, right? Or most of the things she's trying to get you to do is to manufacture some type of attraction that a guy with game would naturally get. You understand? But the reason why he naturally gets it is because he doesn't give a fuck, which is the ironic part about the whole thing. Right. She's basically telling you all these things that show that you give a fuck, which is why you're going to lose. You understand what I'm saying? This shit is crazy, man. Oh my goodness. Let's continue.
Here is you're making her associate things with memories of you. This is called associative memory in psychology and is highly effective. Number 7 is teach her something new. Women love to learn new things from a man because teaching and mentorship are characteristics that are synonymous with leaders, and women innately want to be led by a man. If you could teach her something new, she will forever be grateful to you for it. Women.
See, what a lot of guys don't understand is that there's levels to this shit, right? So it's good to teach a woman something new, but she has to be worthy of the knowledge. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't just teach a chick something new off rip. She has to have put in some time to be able to get that information. And on top of that, check this out. If a woman is interested in the knowledge that she's receiving from you, that means she actually values you. So if she actually values you, what would be the point of doing all this fuck shit she was talking about in the whole video? You see what I'm saying? So a lot of times, people say things, but they don't understand what's going on behind what they're saying, because it doesn't make sense. Because if she respects you enough and values you enough to listen to the knowledge you're giving her, then that would mean that all the stuff she's telling you in this video is irrelevant. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. This shit is crazy.
Women see a man who is willing and able to teach them something as being confident, capable, and loving. So this is definitely an important trait to have. Ultimately, making a woman miss you is extremely easy. It just takes an understanding of the psyche of a woman, and also understanding that women are very emotional creatures. But following these steps can make that work in your favor.
All right, that's enough of that.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man. This is so sad. This is so sad. It's like, oh, making a woman miss you is easy. Just fucking don't respect yourself and chase her. Like, what are we talking about?
She must be good. She must be saying to like how to get a woman back, like a woman that you were with for a while or something. I don't know.
But I'm just like, all of that shit is crazy, man. All that shit's crazy. And guys, I'm telling y'all should not be, see, again, when you're trying to run game so that you can keep a woman interested or so that she doesn't leave you, you're always going to lose.
Always.
Because you're coming from a premise of neediness, clinginess, and needing validation. So even if the woman decides to come see you again or get back with you or whatever it is, right? You're going to fuck it up anyway because your mindset is already fucked up. And a lot of times what will happen is that if you're doing all these tactics, a lot of guys will think, but I do these things and it works. No, it doesn't work. What happens is that the woman you're talking to is only chasing the validation. She's not chasing you if she's doing it. If she's doing anything, she's chasing the validation, which means she's not coming back to you because she likes you. She's coming back to you because she wants the validation of feeling like she can get something from this situation. So if, for example, let's say you did something on Instagram that supposedly, quote unquote, made her jealous, right? So if she sees you with a picture with another woman, she don't want you. She just want the other woman to not have you. So once y'all start getting together again, she gonna fall off anyway because she was never feeling you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? This is the part that a lot of these guys don't get. Just like the pickup artists, when they're like, oh, well, I'm building attraction, I'm creating attraction, I'm doing all these things. And then what happens is that, they end up wearing the chick down. And then they end up having problems and issues with the chick they wore down, right? See, there's nothing wrong with, or I should say this, a woman will, for example, in certain situations get jealous or feel some type of way because, let's say, you're not giving her a lot of attention, or let's say you haven't texted her in a while and she's missing you. Those things will happen. But it should happen organically. It should happen as a result of you being in your masculine identity and you just living your life. It shouldn't be you trying to create the situation.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? And this is what a lot of guys are trying to do. They're trying to create the situation, because if you're trying to create the situation, then what she actually is falling for is not you. She's falling for the performance. You see what I'm saying? And so if she's falling for the performance, when the real you emerges, she'll be like, who the fuck is this nigga?
Right.
He's not even the guy.
and again, like why do we care about what she thinks so much?
What I'm saying, I don't know, man.
Why do we care about what she, and then if whatever she thought made her leave, then why do we want her back?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It don't make sense. Like, why would you want the woman who wants to leave to be there? That don't make no fucking sense. That's why I never understood this whole, how to get your ex back. Why? You understand what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck do you want to get your ex back? You understand what I'm saying? Like that shit is so stupid. You understand? Because see, this is the thing. If things were supposed to work out, usually what will happen is that you would try to work it out before she becomes your ex.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So if you're having an issue in a relationship and you're like, all right, let's try to figure this out before we end this. Because once we ended it because we couldn't figure it out. So what the fuck? Right. What else do we need to talk about now at this point? You know what I'm saying? This shit is crazy, bro.
And I got to come up with nicknames, and I got to do a whole new social media campaign, and what the like? Come on, bro. Y'all niggas can't be serious out here. Y'all niggas cannot be serious out here. Like how much of my life am I supposed to waste trying to get this broad back?
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This shit is terrible. It says, well, we're gonna have because he's in Asia, so you don't got PayPal. So yeah, so we're gonna have the Bad Boy membership also on another site soon, so you'll be able to join it after the fact. Says, what's your opinion on all these YouTube videos that say women are sexually drawn to men on semen retention? This is something I've recently come across. Is there any truth to it? No. Let me see. This says, what if you actually don't like going to events? I think he's talking about when you were saying like going to the anime events and shit. So he's saying, what if you don't like going to those spots?
You're a liar. You're a liar.
My thing is, how do you know you don't like it unless you've gone?
That's what I'm saying. You're a fucking liar. And if your whole thing is that you like to stay in your fucking house, then just go to shoplocario.com, get the dating consultation, and just beat the hell out of social media and online dating. That's it.
That's funny.
If you truly hate going to events for things that you like,
right?
Because again, you're not listening.
Mm-hmm.
I said to go to events for things that you actually like, but you never took the time to actually figure out what the fuck you like.
Right. And the thing is, why would you not like the event that holds the thing you like? You understand what I'm saying? That's
You're lying. You're fucking lying.
That's like saying I'm attracted to this woman, but I don't like hanging out with her or having sex with her. Like, that don't even make any sense.
What if you don't like going to? Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Just shut up. Shut up. You just killed me. Like, I put up videos on my YouTube channel, right? And I'm explaining the difference between a nice guy and a bad boy, and why the nice guy finished last. And niggas be in my comments talking about, well, what if you just like being nice?
Right.
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, these niggas are the worst.
That's some shit. He said, well, Jesus was nice. What's wrong with being nice?
Yo, these niggas be coping. That's all it is. Like,
all they do, they think of some coping ass shit, and it makes sense to them. So it sounds like they hit a gotcha moment. Like, fuck out of here, man. What if I don't like going to events? What, for shit you like?
Crazy.
Anyway, 413, you're on live with Locario Miles, name 8 City. How can we help you? Where did you send it?
Hey, what up? It's Trey, Connecticut. Send it to Cash App, Miles.
Trey, what's the name on the Cash App?
BD.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we on. What's going on?
Yeah, no, I just wanted to, I had a question. I wanted to chime in on the topic a little bit too.
Okay, all right, please go ahead. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. Did you say your age? Please say your age real quick.
Oh, 36.
36, perfect. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, first thing I wanted to say was with the comment too with the anime thing. It's like, yeah, man, you gotta go to those events because it's like you don't really know if you like them or not if you don't go. And like, I had a story one time where I like anime and video games, so I went to this event, this little Comic-Con event or whatever, right? And what's funny is it'd be flooded, like, because yes, there's like nerdy bitches, but there'd be a lot of cosplay bitches there too, dressed half naked, titties out, ass out, all that shit. And what tripped me up when I went, some shit that I didn't even expect, is like I was talking to one of the girls at the booth, and like they hire like brand ambassadors from all over the country to go to these events. So like I ended up meeting a bitch from California that was fucking with me. She was like, "Oh shit, you know, you like the only dude here I see any type of style or swag. Like I fuck with you, what you doing?" And like, you know, they only be here for the weekend, so you know they trying to get it popping if they can. So
See,
it's like
opportunities. Yep.
So you got to go to those events to even know, because it might be shit that you ain't even expect. Like, oh, I didn't even think about that. Like the booth chicks is fucking with me.
Right.
But then and then with the video too, I was thinking like, yo, that video is weird because it's like I don't even know how you can even do all that unless like you're in the friend zone with a chick or something like that. And I'm just thinking like, imagine doing all that just for you to shoot your shot and the chick be like, well, you know, I don't want to do anything to jeopardize our friendship, and I don't want to ruin.
I know, that's what I'm saying. This is like stupidness.
Imagine doing all that just for her to hit you with that. You'd be like, yo, hit the button on them. But but my question was like, yo, what do you think stops people from like accepting the first truth of the game, which is like, it's not about women? Like, because I feel like when I first realized that years ago, it empowered me. You know what I mean? Like it gave me a lot of power to kind of like create the life I want and to do the things I want. Because like even with the video, it's like I feel like a lot of dudes who like when they're missing their ex, they want their ex back. A lot of times it's because they're in the drought. Because a lot of times when they get new bitches, they ain't think about it. But other times if they really do miss her, a lot of times what it is they miss the situation, not so much the girl. But it's just like if you realize the game is about you, you should be able to realize that you can create that situation with any woman you interact with. So you wouldn't be harking on your ex. You would be harking on, shit, I need to get a new bitch. You know what I'm saying? And not fuck it up this time or whatever, or what have you. But like, yeah, what do y'all think stops guys from really accepting that ultimate truth about the game? Because I feel like a lot of guys are resistant to it and they don't want to accept it. They just want to constantly put the focus on women.
Right. So I just want to let you know something, caller. You have a thing about you that when you're asking a question, it's like you continue to answer and ask the question that makes it hard to actually answer the question. It's, you know, I mean, but it's all good. It's all good. No, appreciate you though. But yeah. There's something that happens. It has to do with fear and self-perception. This is why I came up with the idea of the masculine identity. You really have to know who you are. Because when you don't know who you are, you start to think that a want is actually a need.
Right.
Do you understand that?
Yeah.
It's like your brain lies to itself. Okay, because the only necessities truly, right, are food, water, and oxygen, or you know, air to breathe. Those are the only true necessities.
Right.
Everything else is just a function of some other lie that has been told to us that we call these things a necessity. Like this cup. Oh yeah, I need this cup because it keeps my coffee warm. It keeps my coffee warm for longer. So I need it. So I gotta go get a Stanley cup that costs like $90. And oh, look at this phone. I need this phone because if I didn't have my phone, I would get lost. I wouldn't have any GPS. I need it. No, the only thing you need is shit to keep you alive. That's the only thing you need.
Right.
And otherwise you're okay. But it's when a nigga starts, yo, I need a bitch. Yo, I need some pussy, man. I need that. When you take a want and allow your brain to make it something that you need, what you're saying is that you naturally are inadequate.
Right.
That's the lie that your mind is telling to yourself. So that's exact. So once you tell yourself that lie, everything that you're talking about, caller, just falls in line. You get what I'm saying?
And also, exactly. Yep. Yeah, and also too, a lot of times, the reason why a lot of guys can't adhere to this type of information is because of thirstiness and inexperience. So the thirstiness is, well, I'm horny and I want to fuck chicks, right? And so what they'll do is that they will push themselves to the side for sex. So they're like, well, I'll change up my schedule. I'll do whatever I need to do. I'll buy these type of things and I'll go into these type of places, all because I want sex more than anything. I want to have sex even if it costs me my integrity and all this other shit. Like, so they're thirsty. Now,
right.
An experience comes in where a lot of guys and women have this too, but it's even worse with men because men are supposed to be, way more logical and smarter than this. But a lot of guys still have this idea, thought, or fantasy in some form or fashion that they can keep women. You understand what I'm saying? So meaning that they're hoping, wishing, praying, or expecting for a woman to never go away, or if I like her, I want her to keep being interested in me. And they're trying to find ways to make that happen. You understand? They're trying to find ways to keep women where they're at in their specific situation or their lives, right? But what they don't understand is that women are always going to come and go. You understand? Mm-hmm. So this resistance to adhering to the reality that you can't hold on to women is the reason why a lot of these guys have problems in the first place. That's why, for example, something as simple as double texting or triple texting. Why would a guy do that? Because he hasn't accepted the fact that this woman is not interested in him. So he's trying to continue to interact and engage because he doesn't want to let it go. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so the same thing where a guy is like trying to still flirt with a woman who's obviously showing him signs of disinterest and giving him resistance, he just can't let it go, right? And so the reason why he can't let it go is because of, one, his thirstiness, but two, his inexperience. You see what I'm saying? His inexperience is, well, I don't have enough experience to understand that I'm supposed to let it go. Mm. So he's at the point in his experience that he's like, oh, but maybe she's not interested because I didn't try hard enough. I didn't apply enough pressure, right? I didn't court her. I should have, maybe I should have been more of a gentleman, or maybe I should have acted like a bad boy. You see what I'm saying? They come up with all of these thoughts because of lack of experience. So they're figuring, oh, well, I can't just let her go. And the reason why I'm not getting what I want is because I'm not trying hard enough. You see what I'm saying? And those thoughts come from inexperience and also thirstiness. Mm-hmm. So that's what happens to a lot of these dudes. So a lot of these dudes are so, because for example, the pickup artists. Remember, most pickup artists are nerdy niggas who had a hard time getting women until they got into pickup. Right? So then now what they do is that their thought process is, ooh, I finally got a girl that I thought was hot. And they think about all the things that they've done to make that happen. And that becomes normalized. So what they do is they come up with theories and rationalizations. Oh, bro, guess what? If she's shit testing you, bro, that actually means she likes you because she's trying to test you to see if you're a man, right? You see, they come up with these things to justify disrespect and bullshit. Why? Because they're thirsty and inexperienced. You see what I'm saying? So this is what they don't really understand, that the woman is not really feeling them and they should let her go. You see what I'm saying? And that's where the issue comes in, is because you have guys with such low level game and don't understand what they're doing or don't understand what's going on because of thirstiness and inexperience. And it all boils down to them having this fear of everything going on because they don't have a masculine identity. You see what I'm saying? Crazy. Shit is crazy.
Yeah. Nah, I think you hit it right. It's like a lot of it is a lack of experience for sure. Mm-hmm. Now that you say that, it's like, because you've never experienced anything different, then yeah, you're never really gonna be able to actually change your perspective on life and how things should go. Because it's like, if you've never really experienced a girl who's really, really into you before, you might think, I'm supposed to go on 3 or 4 dates and trick off on every girl I meet, because you've never experienced was like that for a girl that's really, really into you before. Mm-hmm. And like, it's like a lot of them, it's like they're really not. They're delaying the experience almost. Like they're not going outside. Like they're waiting until they get like all the money and all that stuff to actually start dealing with women. And it's like, well, now you in the game, but it's like now you crazy green and now you just getting ran over. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, yeah, man, that experience. That's why it's important. Like when you guys say you guys gotta get outside, man. Even if you lose and like you take your L, take your lumps, but like at least you gotta learn too. Because I think a lot of people don't really do like a lot of self reflection either. Like, damn, how could I do better, or how could I like say this more? Like, just take risks, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, I thought that was kind of weird, like how dudes just didn't really want to accept that. But yeah, you broke that down.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Well, we appreciate the call, fam.
Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for your support, man.
Good looks. Appreciate y'all.
All right, man. Have a great weekend. Yes, sir.
All right. So guys, call up 844-672-7300, 844-672-7300 is the number. So call up and get that cracking. If you have a question, put a Q in the chat. So this says, I don't go out no more due to it's not safe these days. No more, especially in LA. And the only time I'll maybe holler at a chick is when leaving and going to work. Any thoughts to adding my program? What? What do you mean it's not safe? I don't understand what the fuck is he talking about?
Yeah. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, Barney, you probably need to get on the Masculine Identity membership, or you need to hit me up for a one-on-one. Because again, and it happens damn near every time. I get on a consultation call with the client, and you'd be surprised how many dudes have never asked themselves, "What do I like?"
Right.
You niggas, a lot of you niggas is like, man, I like bitches, and then whatever the bitches like, that's what I like.
Right.
No, that is no way to live your life at all. At all. You gotta focus. You gotta find out what you like. You gotta spend some time with yourself. This is why you gotta go out by yourself. See what you like. See what you don't like. And lean into that shit and enjoy your life.
Right.
I'm so serious, guys. Because you look, you want to meet the woman in that zone, in that mode. That's where you want to meet the woman. You want to meet the woman in an environment that is an expression of your masculine identity.
Right.
That's where you want to meet her. So if she met you at the Comic-Con, she knows that's what this nigga like. She's fucking with you. That's a part of the reason why she's fucking with you.
Right.
And so if y'all end up getting married, we already know it's a fucking tradition. Every fucking year, hey, we're headed to the Comic-Con because that's what we do. And we're dressing up with the cosplay, and we're going to find out the next new characters and all this cool shit. And then if we have kids, fuck it, we dressing them up too. And we're all going to Comic-Con as a family. That's how you create culture and tradition for yourself as a man with your family. Imagine, you love anime and Comic-Cons and all that shit, and you get with a bitch that don't like none of that shit. So then you marry her, and then every fucking year the Comic-Con comes around, and you're like, man, I really wish I could go to the Comic-Con. But then your wife is like, honey, we gotta go here, we gotta do this, and the kids need this, and the kids need that. And you sitting there with a secret fucking desire to do what you actually want to do, but then your wife is like, no, honey, we gotta do this. And stop looking at that poster about Comic-Con. What are you looking at that for? That's not important. Let's go do this. In there, resenting your life, resenting your wife, resenting your kids, resenting your entire fucking existence. That's what happens when you fall off of leadership and a masculine identity. Because I'm telling you, you got other men out there. There are husband and wife, and they're planning their weekend around the Comic-Con.
Right.
Or whatever. I'm just using this shit as an example. But I'm sure there's so many niggas like, oh, girl, women don't go for that. A bitch gonna go for what I tell her to go for, stupid. Understand. And so when you see that man showing up to Comic-Con with his wife, he's dressed like Cloud, and his wife is dressed like Tifa, and his kids is dressed like Chickaboos. Y'all might not know. A lot of y'all niggas don't know them references. Those are Final Fantasy VII references. Anyway, when you see that man in the spot with his whole family decked out in they fucking cosplay, that's a man that knows his masculine identity. You understand what I'm saying? Or yeah, you see at the football games, you see a man with his wife, her face is painted the colors of the team and all of this shit, and she's wearing the jersey, and she's in the fucking crowd with a mug of beer, and she's yelling and screaming just like her husband.
Right.
This is how you do that. But y'all niggas come into a relationship faking the funk, and then when you allow the woman to lead you for the rest of your fucking life.
Right.
Not realizing that you're throwing away your masculine identity, and then when it's time because the divorce is gonna come. It's gonna fucking come.
Right.
Because you didn't fucking express your masculine identity in the first place. You didn't let this woman know what was important to you. You didn't let her know the actual man that you were.
Right.
Because listen, I want you to know who I am. Just like how we encourage you guys to talk about sex early and often. We encourage you to flirt sexually early and often because I want you to say no now, not later.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to reject me on the street when I tried to holler at you, not 26 years later when you're divorcing me.
Right.
This is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You motherfuckers are, I have approach anxiety. But you the same motherfucker that's going to be led by fear into a relationship, then into a marriage, and then divorced by a woman that hates you. Why? Because you hated yourself.
Right.
So it's either she's going to tell you no right now, or tell you no later with a fucking divorce.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact. That's real shit. I'm telling y'all, man, this shit is heavy. I said I just heard the bald guy, is he talking about Miles? Mentioned smashing a bunch of women won't make you happy. How so? When most guys can't smash one, it's also a stress reliever and also be stressful depending on the woman.
Oh, man.
This is what I was talking about with inexperience.
Yeah, you don't get a lot of pussy, do you, Fred?
This is what I'm talking about, inexperience. Because since he don't get a lot of pussy, he thinks that getting pussy will make him happy because he's unhappy about not getting a lot of pussy. You see what I'm saying? This is how it goes, guys. This is what we try to tell y'all. Again, see, y'all be thinking that, you know, and I know even when I was on Game Global doing the quote unquote debates and shit, and they thinking I'm crazy talking about this. What y'all don't understand is this. See, y'all think that we crazy because, you know, because we tell you put yourself before the woman.
Right.
You understand? What you guys think is put the woman above everything. So and your behaviors dictate that. That's why you lie and you bend over backwards, you trick, you simp, you do whatever you need to get the pussy. Because like he said, he's like, a bunch of women having sex with a bunch of women is supposed to make you happy, right? So shouldn't I do whatever it needs to be done to have sex with a bunch of women?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And this is the crazy part, is that if you started having sex with a bunch of women, you would realize that the game ain't about women.
Right.
If you started having sex with a bunch of women, you realize that having sex with a bunch of women is not the thing that will make you happy. You understand? In fact, you having sex with a bunch of women, in most cases, will get you in situations where you're annoyed to the point where you're like, this shit, how can this make me happy when I'm so fucking annoyed dealing with all these women? You understand what I'm saying? Like, y'all don't even understand that part. Because what happens is that women generally are annoying. So if you're having sex with a bunch of women, that just means lots of moments of annoyance, correct? So the thing is, her annoyance is directly correlated or tied to your understanding that fucking them won't make you happy.
Will not.
You know what I'm saying?
Will not.
And this is why you're supposed to only deal with women on your terms. Because whether you deal with a woman on your terms or not, she's still gonna be annoying. So the thing is that why not lessen the annoyance by making sure you're dealing with her on your terms? But see, understanding that, having experience will contradict the thought of her making you happy by fucking with a bunch of women like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because your happiness can't come from that.
Nope.
You see what I'm saying? You have to be happy within the annoyance. That's what you guys don't get. You're expecting a woman's presence to be your happiness. You're putting the responsibility of happiness on the woman's presence. That's you understand what I'm saying? That is fucking insane. You see what I mean? So it's like, see, this is the thing, guys. The more that you deal with women and interact with women, the more it should be clear as day that the game ain't about women.
Hold on.
And that's all you need to know about bitches right there.
That's a fact. That's real shit.
No, again, ask Will Smith. Will Smith, all the money in the world, and he's still insecure.
Mm-hmm.
Will Smith had affairs with Margot Robbie. His wife is Jada Pinkett. Some of y'all, before all of this, and please don't front, nigga, don't front. before all of this shit done came out on social media, most of us, and me included, thought Jada Pinkett was some of the baddest type of shit on the planet.
Right.
Don't front.
Mm-hmm.
She was younger. You understand? But now we see if you're not a real nigga, your bitch turn out like this. Like,
right. That's what I'm saying.
You got the bitches, you got the money, you got the fame. What did you do with the fame? You went up and smacked another brother on national TV for no fucking reason.
Exactly.
That's how crazy it made you.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't elevate yourself over all this shit, you will always lose.
Exactly. That's
always. Again, ask Will Smith.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm telling you, like, y'all gotta have more experience dealing with women to realize it's not about women. Like, I'm telling you, you start to see, be like, wait a second, so I thought that I was supposed to push everything to the side for this? I thought I was supposed to change up who I am for that? Like, are we serious? Like, guys, if you deal with enough women, right, you will see. And this is not to shit on women. It's coming to the acceptance of what you're dealing with.
Yes.
You start to see that the way women will operate and interact and think and make choices. You, like, for example, you already see just generally that women will make terrible choices when they deal with men, correct? So right. If women generally make terrible choices, like instead of dealing with the guy who's, like has like a job and right, he's a stable guy, what's she gonna do? Fuck with the drug dealer, right? She's gonna fuck with the nigga that's on some bullshit. So
right. The scammer. Yeah.
Right, just off of that, why would you think that person is the key to your happiness? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like you with a chick, and just because she wakes up and doesn't feel like being in the relationship anymore, and then she's gonna just walk away. You trying to tell me that's the key to your happiness? She just woke up one morning and just didn't feel. She just felt. You supposed to hang your hat on that? Are you serious? That's what I'm saying. Like y'all gotta wake up from this bullshit.
Gotta wake up.
That's what we try. Shout out to Boss Man, because he did a video the other day where he's talking about how you should celebrate when a chick leave. That's a fire video. And he was basically saying, like, look, he said he looked at chicks like books. He said, when you open the book, you read the book, you close the book, you put that book on the back of the shelf, and you're like, yo, this is a great book. Like, it began here and it ended here. And that's what it is.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with chicks.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Boss Man. That's the OG right there, man.
A lot of guys believe, again, like I was saying earlier, they believe they can hold on to women. You can't, listen, guys, you cannot hold on to women. There's nothing you can do, nothing you can say. Because remember, think about women as they're passing through. They're not staying.
Yeah.
They're passing through.
You're passing through.
Like, exactly. You're passing through too. Right. So the problem is this. A lot of guys fall for the propaganda. Because remember, women say, exactly, Justice Alicia's kind of help, exactly. So Because what happens is women say, oh, I want a relationship. I'm dating with intentions. I want to get married and all that other shit. All of that is bullshit. Understand, all of that is bullshit. Because what happens is that women only want things up until the point where they feel like they don't want it anymore. You understand what I'm saying? That's all that happens. So of course she wants to get married. She wants the long-term relationship. Now she's married in the long-term relationship. Then what happens? Oh, like I feel like this and I feel like that. And I wish, and this is why, like, they'll talk about how women initiate all the divorces. Really? So if they initiate all the divorces, but they're the ones saying they want to get married and dating with intentions, why are you taking that woman seriously? And why are you banking your happiness on that?
You can't. And shout out to Kelly Moore. Long time, homie. Shout out to Kelly Moore, man.
Shout out to Kelly Moore in the building. So this is what we're saying, where the game is not about women. It's about you. It's about you being the man you want to be and only dealing with women on your terms. Because guess what only dealing with women on your terms means? When you only deal with women on your terms, you're essentially just dealing with yourself. You see what I'm saying? That's what we try to get you guys. That's it. You're dealing with yourself because she's a reflection of you. She's doing it on your terms. Right. The problem is that most guys date women on the woman's terms. And this is why so many guys get fucked up out here in these dating streets. A lot of guys are upset, frustrated with women because everything is based on what the woman wants. They're running game to try to keep the woman there. They want sex so bad, so they want to keep the vagina in the house. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so dudes are scared to let go. You see what I'm saying? They're scared to let go. Because you got to understand, for most motherfuckers, you have to work real hard. Pussy they got. But you take the call. Let's go.
256, you're on live with Locario. Miles, name, age, city. Where did you send it? 257? No, 256. 256?
Yes, this is me.
Yeah. Name, age, city. Where did you send it?
Cash App. I sent it to Miles in the game.
All right, hold on 1 second there, buddy. Let me see.
Just see it coming through right now.
It should be just coming through right now. Okay, because I ain't seen nothing yet. Okay, all right. I see you, man. Yeah, perfect. I see you. All right, 256. How old are you real quick?
32.
32. All right. So what's your if you want to give your name, your city, that's cool too, but or we could just get to your question.
Name's Arinze. I live in Huntsville, Alabama. I've come onto your word and everything like that. Don't mean to take up y'all's time or anything, but
no, you're good.
I have been in a place where, like, you know, I've been 5 years in the game trying to get this stuff. I came onto your YouTube channel. I've been getting the word, you know, just hearing what you guys have been talking about. And then today I saw you live. I thought I'd go ahead and ask you real quick, as someone who's been in it, you know, I'm at the point where it's like life's even, you know what I mean? Like, I don't even have to try anymore. I don't even have to try for women anymore. I don't have to try to do anything. I have chicks coming up to me asking me for information for my number.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm moving and grooving and stuff like that. Like,
fuck you, lie. Oh, my bad. My finger slipped. Go ahead.
The finger slip. Yeah. So caller. Yeah. Just get to the question though. Yeah. What's good? What are you trying to ask today? What's going on?
What do you need once you get to that point where the women are there? Once you get to that point where you can step out and you don't even have to worry about nothing. How should you then conduct yourself to push past, you know, that cap? You know what I mean? Like, how do you push past, like, you know,
wait. You're using words, and words mean stuff. So when you say cap, what are you talking about?
Basically, I mean, if I step out, for instance, so if I go to the coffee shop or anything, I'm turning heads. If I go to the club, chicks is coming to me. They look.
Okay, where's the cap?
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Cap though. What cap? What are you? Because a cap. If we're talking about caps, the words that you use, you say cap. That means some type of limit or bottleneck or ceiling to the situation. Please explain what you're saying, bro. That's what I'm saying to you.
Oh, my bad. So basically, I feel like I'm at the apex of, like, my city at the end of the day.
You feel like you're at the apex.
Yeah.
You're at the highest point of your existence.
To a certain degree, when it comes, like, you know, just to, like, women in general, when it comes to
caller. So what do you want when it comes to you interacting with women?
It's down to the point where I really don't need anything because it's too easy. Like, the game has become.
No. I didn't ask if it's easy or not. No. I said, what do you want though? Like, when you interact with women, what do you want to happen?
Basically, I want to be in a place where it's like I have the conversations I need. We're communicating about the things that we need to talk about.
Caller. Stop. You were born a man, correct?
That's correct.
All right. So I'm gonna need you to rewind and answer Locario's question without saying basically or kinda need.
Yes.
You need to answer the question exactly based on what you want, homie. That's what.
Yeah, and we need specifics. So, for example, when I ask you, what do you want from women? You say, I want to fuck them in their mouth, in their ass. I want them to cook me breakfast in the morning, eggs over easy. I want them to sweep my house and mop my floors. Like, what do you want from women?
Yes.
I want women to meet my program, see it for what it is, and
specifics. No, what's the specific? You gotta give me
program, bro. What are the eggs? How are they supposed to cook the eggs? Like, what's the program?
I guess I'm not understanding how I need to explain that.
You're still guessing. Oh my God.
Caller, this is what I'm saying. So you said that you have no issue dealing with women, correct?
That's correct.
Okay, so then what do you need help with if you have no issue? Hello?
Getting to the next level, if that makes sense. Sorry about that. I'm trying to think about how I need to come at it.
Right, but this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that you're not at any level. Because, okay, let me ask you this question. So you say that you walk into the room and then you turn heads and then the woman come up to you. What do the women say when they come up to you? Like tell me about the last time a woman came up to you and what did she say?
I was on a plane headed to Canada and a flight attendant went out of her way to give me her number. That was the last little situation I had. I normally stay in the house.
So you were
how are you doing? Oh, go ahead.
So you were on the plane and there was a flight attendant who was on that same plane as you?
That's correct.
Okay, and so she just walked up to you and handed you her number.
Yeah. She found a way to, write her number on a napkin and was like, hey, I wanted to give you a number. She texted me later and stuff like that.
And then what happened?
Everything afterwards.
And then what happened? What'd you do?
I continued the conversation. I brought it up. Of course, that was a layover. They pushed me to another place, whatever. And she's still on my phone. She's traveling around and everything. She's trying to come over, but I'm focused on on my purpose and everything like that. So of course I'm not trying to.
No. What did you say? What did you say? Caller? What did you say to the woman when you texted her or called her? What did you say?
Oh, I introduced myself. I, gave her my name, where I was from, and stuff like that. And then asked her, like, you gave me your number. What interested you in like reaching out to me? And she was like, I like the fit. I was like, okay, cool. What else about the fit? I was kind of a little bit more specific about it, but I shared my information as far as like me and all that other good stuff.
Okay, so when are y'all supposed to meet up?
Within like a month. She's supposed to be flying into like Atlanta. I'm supposed to be meeting her out there.
Where? What are you gonna do?
I've got plans I'm from Atlanta, so I know a couple spots down there. Take it down to Atlanta. I was going to hit the aquarium and stuff like that. Just kind of, just hang out for the day and everything.
Wait. So did you tell her this?
Yes.
Okay. What date?
Planned out and everything.
That's what I'm saying. What date are y'all doing this?
March 14th to the 15th.
Okay. And what time?
She's supposed to be getting in, if I'm correct, around 7 a.m. And I'm already supposed to be there. It's only a couple hours for me.
And so that's what I'm saying. What are y'all doing that day? What's happening?
So originally she thought that my layover was going to be the layover she was at. We was going to grab a drink. So I'm going to just kind of run that back. There's a nice little spot out there that I know that's by the aquarium. I was going to take her out for a drink real quick and then just run it up from there.
So you don't have a specific thing you guys are doing?
That's correct.
So that's your problem. So there goes your problem with women. This is what I was trying to get at. What I'm saying is, see, you think you don't have a problem, but you have a problem. But you're trying to get to a next level, but you're still not understanding this level. Does that make sense?
Caller. She basically is leading you. Like, she gave you the number, she hit you up,
right?
She told you when she's gonna be in town. Like, who actually came up with the idea to go hang out and all that?
It was me. I mean, of course, she's in a whole nother country, so it's like, am I gonna, push a little further, make that connection, and try to do something about it?
So caller, did the woman actually give you the number on the plane?
Yes, according seeing what Dominus is saying, I guess she did violate her conduct policies, but she gave me your number. Like, that's what happened. So,
okay. So this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. So the issue is that you think you don't have an issue because if what you're saying is true, you think that because a woman approaches you. Let me ask you this: how many women approach you in a day?
Well, to be honest, I'm like focused on like my purpose and like my master's and work and everything. So when I go out, that women connect.
Caller, it's a simple question. How many women on average approach you a day?
None.
Okay, so but you said that this is like a regular occurrence for you.
When I do step out, that's what I was trying to say.
Okay, so when you do step out, that's what I'm saying. How many women are approaching you?
Oh, at least 3 or 4 at a time. Sorry about that. I misunderstood.
So 3 or 4 women a day are approaching you.
Yes.
Okay, and you said how old are you?
32.
32. And how many chicks you smashed in your life?
A few. Definitely a lot. So I ain't gonna say none.
Give me a number. Give me a rough number, man. Come on.
A rough number? 150, I guess. I've just been a lot.
How much?
150.
150. That's it? If 3 or 4 women are approaching you a day, 150?
It got to a point, like after college, I was like, I can't just be giving my blessings out to everybody. So, I cut back. But at the end of the day, I was known for like being in the streets, which led to a situation like a call to come to Jesus moment with 3 chicks. So past then, I've just been working on being a better man and understanding what that means.
See, because this is the problem. If 3 chicks approach you a day, right, or whenever you're going out, right, and you've supposedly had sex with 150 women, why is it that you are not able to properly lead a woman throughout this entire situation?
So I think that's kind of what my whole question was like, once you get to that point of like the attraction is not the issue, how am I then supposed to be like, pull that?
Right, this is what I'm trying to get you to understand. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that the attraction is the issue. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, okay. So what I'm trying to get you to understand is this, right? You think that the women are attracted to you because they're approaching you. What I'm telling you is because you don't know how to lead, you don't know if a woman is actually interested in you. You understand what I'm saying? So what it sounds like is you're being led by all the women who are approaching you. If what you're saying is true about these women approaching you. You understand what I'm saying? So when I asked you about the flight attendant and how you set up the date, you didn't even really set up a date. And everything was done based on her clock. You understand what I'm saying? So with all the other situations that you've been in, right? I'm assuming you were also not leading and you're thinking that you had your shit handled with women just because they were approaching you. Does that make sense? This is what I'm trying to get you to understand.
So let me ask this question. Caller, what have you done to influence all these women approaching you? Like, do you know what you're actually doing, or is just like a fluke thing? Like, what are we talking about when we say these three, at least 3 women always approach you when you step out? Do you know what you're doing to make this happen?
Like I said before, like I've been working on myself. So I'm working out, of course, I've completely transformed my body. I've been working on myself to be my most authentic self, regardless of where I'm at. Mm-hmm. So a lot of the times I'm dealing with women who just want to deal with me regardless. So like they see me and they're like, oh, you're attractive. Can I, can I talk to you? Or they'll come up with something like try to flirt in some way or something like that, where it's like, and I tested a little bit.
So caller, what?
That kind of thing.
So what are the women saying when they approach you?
It can be from the most mundane things to actually trying to be straightforward and flirt with me at the same time.
I like the fit. They say stuff like, I like the fit.
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
So they say they like your clothes.
Yeah, and I'm not out here balling. I'm not wearing the most fashionable things out here. I'm wearing the things I want to wear. Like the flight attendant saw me in a full anime costume. You know what I mean? Like I had a whole hoodie and the sweatpants and all that was just all, what is it called? Like anime. Like
So caller. So the girl in the plane said she liked your fit. What did the other 3 women say that approached you in the street or wherever you was at before that?
I was at a place called Second and Charles where they sell a bunch of old stuff. I was buying a bunch of vinyls, and this chick just comes on here and is just like, hey, these vinyls you buying, this and that, inputting on different vinyls that I'm getting, and I've got like 3-4 people behind me, and she's talking. The other instance, I was at the club, and a group of 3 chicks come up to me, and they all like saying different things, all in the air and everything like that. They come into me saying,
"What are they saying?
Oh, you're a cowboy out here," because I have some cowboy boots on. And I'm like, I'm not the only one wearing cowboy boots. Why are we coming to me? Those kind of things, just a little stuff.
Okay, so basically, what it is that women are giving you indirect conversation, and then you're just like talking to them after that, right?
That's correct.
Okay, cool. So basically, again, that's not okay. So what I'm trying to get you to understand is, because this is what I don't want you to walk away from, because I want you to walk away from this call understanding what's actually going on. Mm-hmm. So what you thought was that the women having conversation with you meant interest. Now, what I'm trying to get you to understand is you're only going to know if a woman has interest if she follows your lead.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So when the girl's talking about your cowboy hat or the girl's talking about the records and all that other shit, that doesn't mean anything unless you give her instruction and direction. And if she follows the instruction and direction, then you're on to something. That's what I'm trying to say. So what I'm saying is, in those particular situations, what did you say to those women? What did you say to the girl at the record store? What did you say to the girls commenting on your boots and the cowboy shit? What did you say to them? And what did they do when you said what you said to them?
So when I said earlier, I kind of test, I understand that sometimes women just be saying, talk to just talk. Mm. And the chick at the record store, whenever she said, mentioning all these records, one thing I threw at her was, if I was listening to these and invited you over, would you come and listen? She replied back and was like, yes, I would, when can we do that? And I just laughed it off and then walked off. The chicks who was talking about my cowboy boots, whenever they came to me and were like, hey, we like your cowboy boots, I mentioned to them, I'm not the only one wearing cowboy boots. What makes mine special? Mine are dirty. I hardly clean them. They want to come back at me and say, we just like them. They look good on you. And it's like, okay, now you guys are showing a little bit of interest. So that's why I brought those examples.
No, but what did you say after that to tell them what to do as far as, the cowboy boots chicks? What did you say, to get things going, to set things up? What did you say? What did you instruct them to do?
I instructed them to call, talk to me a little bit more, as in, hey, what are we doing after this, or that kind of a thing, or, if I was to ride a bull, would you ride with me? What I mean?
Okay, all right. What are we doing after this? If I was to do this, would you do it with me? Why? Okay, we're asking a bunch of questions and we're not really giving any instruction though. It sounds weird, caller.
Understood.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. Because even with the girl with the record store and the girls at the talking about the cowboy shit, in both scenarios, you never gave instruction. You never told them what to do or to do something.
If I was gonna listen to these at home, would you come over and listen to them with me?
Right, that's not an instruction. That's a question. Just like you said, what are we doing after this? You're asking them, what are we doing after this? Do you see what I'm saying? You're not telling them what's going to happen now or what they should be doing now. This is what we're trying to get you to understand, caller.
I'm going to tell you your problem. You are the bad bitch. What are we doing after this? Come on.
Yeah, so caller, you have to stop being a baddie and start being a man. That's what we're trying to get you to understand. That's the first thing you got to fix.
You're that's your problem, caller, because if everything you're saying is true, then fine, that's great. But what's the point if you not saying nothing? If you not telling these bitches what to do, what's the fucking point? You got That you got that. If it's true, like I said, you got that pretty boy shit going on where, for whatever reason, and it might happen to some guys. For whatever reason, women find you attractive, they approach you, but you don't really know what you want, because we asked you earlier, what do you want from these women, and you still can't say it. After all of these fucking examples with your vinyls and your cowboy boots and your flights with the costumes and the this and the that, you still have not explained to us exactly what you want from these females. And it sounds like you never explained it to any of those females either. What's the point of having all these chicks, quote unquote, attracted to you, and you don't know what the fuck you want to do with them? That's your problem.
Does that make sense, caller?
It does make sense. It does.
So that's the thing you got to work. You got to work on being assertive, dominant, and letting women know what you want. Because what's going to happen is that all that's going to happen is that you're going to keep interacting with women who you're following them. You understand? So that's what's been and see, this is what I was trying to get you to understand. So you was like, damn, this shit is so easy, but you haven't even started. Caller, this is what we're trying to tell you. Like, what, the only thing that has been easy, it's been easy you following the woman.
Right.
It's been easy. But that's not the thing that's going to get you to that next level, because what you're essentially doing is you're putting yourself in position, right, to be chosen like a woman. We're trying to get you to understand.
AKA the bad bitch.
Right.
Yes, Daddy.
So you gotta start giving these women instructions, caller.
This nigga called into the show talking about, so basically I'm a bad bitch, right? So I'm trying to figure out. And no disrespect, caller, no disrespect. I'm just joking around to make the call more entertaining. But yeah, the bottom line is you really gotta focus on what you want, man. Do you know what you want? Even throughout this call, did you figure out what you wanted yet from these women actually?
I'm somebody who's big into perspective, so I appreciate y'all for giving me a different perspective on all this.
Yeah.
I know what I want for me, but I don't know what I want from the women. So
okay, you say you know what you want for you. No, wait. You say you know what you want for you. Tell me a couple of things that you want for you then.
I want to be an investment to my family. I want to be someone who can support others. I want to make sure that I'm somebody who is trustworthy and is an example.
A lot of this is general shit. Like you're so general with it, bro. Like, what do you really want for your life? Or maybe you don't want to say it because you're on a live call. Maybe you don't want to say it.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of personal, but
yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if you get a one-on-one consultation, we could really like figure out your real masculine identity and what you really, really want to do. Because just because women find you attractive doesn't mean that you got it. I'm at that level. You're not at no level, bro. You're just probably a pretty boy who's lucky right now. You get what I'm saying? Like you just happen to have women, that kind of end up saying shit to you because you're in the right place at the right time or whatever it is. But it really doesn't mean anything. It's kind of like we let you guys know that just because you're smashing don't mean you're winning. You understand? You got a lot of women out there that use guys for dick, and just because you getting pussy don't mean these women even respect you. So just because you got these women coming up to you and talking all this shit to you doesn't mean that they actually even like you.
He's doing the peacocking that the pickup artists do. That's basically what's happening. If that's
maybe but we just need you to understand that these things are outward indicators. These things are external things. And for you to think that means you got all this game or that you're at some level, you're mistaken. You understand? You're mistaken because you don't know what to do with it. Mm-hmm. Do you understand? And the fact that you don't know what to do with it, that means you really have no fucking game.
Right. And that's why I wanted you to, before you get off this call, to understand that what's been happening is not you having game. So right. You're asking us about another level. You have to work on this shit right here. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Right.
That's all we're trying to tell you. So you got to work on that. Because even if a woman does approach you or talk to you about some random shit, you're supposed to take that and then lead her and then see if she's going to follow you. So what's been happening, and I'm already sure of this, is that you've been interacting with women and you just kind of gone with the flow.
Right.
And we can understand that based on what you said. So what are we doing after this? That's a going with the flow thing. That's you asking them to lead.
And I've seen this before. I've seen this before in high school. I've seen this before in college where like I had a good friend of mine. Like all 4 years of high school, he had a girlfriend, but he didn't choose not one of them.
Right.
He didn't choose not one of them. All of them basically took him by the hand and said, you go with me now. And he was like, okay. Do you understand? So that's not game, bro. That's not being at no level of game. Like, you know, and let me ask you this question, because it sounds like a lot of these chicks that approach you're not attracted to them. Are you attracted to these females?
The ones that do approach me, not all of them, but most of them, yeah.
Most of them, because the one in the record store, you said some shit of, oh, would you come over and listen with me? And then you said after that, you walked away.
Yeah, why'd you walk away?
I walk away from most of them because at the end of the day, I'm not focused on that. Like, I'm not really looking for chicks or anything like that. So
why the fuck you lying? This is what. Come on, caller. Why would you even say to her about coming over and listening and doing shit if you weren't interested?
Because I thought it was an example of practicing at the end of the day, just kind of seeing what's out there. So when chicks do talk to me, I try my best to practice in certain things, but not everything that I do well. So,
but practice about what? That's what I'm saying. Like, what do you need to practice if you're at a certain level of game and you got it all figured out? You see what I'm saying? So, caller, I want you to know the reason why we're asking you all these things and talking to you like this is because we need to pull the truth out of you, and we pull the truth out of you by listening to what you're saying. And based on listening to what you're saying, we could understand what's actually happening, because you're not gonna outright say it to us. So we have to pull it out of you, because what happens is that contradictions happen when what you're saying is not lining up with what you're actually doing. And so that's that. And so that's how we're able to help you with what you really need help with. Because remember, you came on a call like, man, I ain't got no problem with these women, but I need this extra level. And we're like, no. We basically broke it down to see the problem you're having with women.
Right. And caller, the fact that you called it a cap was my first indication that you have no game.
Right.
Because if it was really like that, like, yo, every time I go out, yo, at least 2 or 3 bitches holler at a nigga. Nigga, you should be living the life. Right. like you shouldn't be calling. You shouldn't even worry about calling us. Like
right. There should be no practice. You should have learned on your own through all of this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like 2 or 3 bitches every time you step out. Like, nigga, I would have one bitch that's my travel agent bitch. One bitch that whatever hotel she work at, I get to stay at for free. I got another bitch cooking for me. I got another bitch helping me make money. Shit, I got another bitch hoeing. Like what? Like what the fuck?
Yo, Justice said his problem with women is that all his interactions are happening in his head. Oh man. So caller, I think you need to hit up Mouse with some coaching, man, because this is crazy. This is crazy.
Understood. I appreciate y'all for your time and perspective for sure.
Yeah, and salute to you for because you could have took this conversation a lot of different ways, and the fact that you're listening and you're cool and you at least respect the perspective. I appreciate that. So just want to say that to you. So shout out to you. But yeah, man, thanks for calling in. Thanks for supporting the show. All right.
Hey, thank you.
All right, take it easy, bro. And one last thing before you leave. Again,
yeah,
ask less questions and give more instruction.
Right.
Because when they follow your instruction, that's how you know they are like actually fucking with you for real. Because a lot of these women just use niggas for attention. Like that fucking That flight attendant bitch, she probably hate everybody on her crew, and she just wanted somebody to talk to. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean they like you. You get what I mean? So you got to be careful with it and know what you're doing. But when you give a woman instruction and she follow that to a letter, then it's still not a guaranteed indicator, but it's a better indicator than just them stepping to you. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Understood.
All right, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So we about to wrap this up. We on overtime in this piece. Let's just get finish some of these questions and we're gonna head up out of here. Okay, so you've also said, what are your thoughts on Nelly and Ashanti got back together? They got married and have kids together. Their relationship seems to work, at least on paper, or celebrity relationships are different. Well, this is the thing. No. Well, this is like you're right. But also, too, you guys got to understand. It's almost just like the caller that just called. Just because you see something on the surface, right, doesn't mean that it's good. Doesn't mean that it's substantial. You understand what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying anything is wrong with their situation, but what I'm saying is that a lot of times what happens is that people fall back into situations because they haven't really grown. You understand what I'm saying? And the thing is that sometimes falling back into the situation is more comfortable than actually growing, because growing sometimes is painful, because that means that you actually have to consciously try to let go of who you were to become who you need to be. And so that also carries over in the types of relationships you're going to have with women and the relationships women are having with guys. So the thing is that this whole, we broke up and then we got back together and this and this and that. And again, I'm not saying they could be happy and everything could be great. What I'm saying is that in general, a lot of times the reason why that stuff happens is because that's the comfort zone. You see what I mean? And usually that means that the person hasn't really grown and had a different perspective to see like, oh yeah, I was fucking up here and you was fucking up there. And we both should be like, yeah, we need to do this. You feel what I'm saying? That's really how it should be. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So this says, what if as a guy you run your identity as that she does like you regardless of what she does? What? Do you not understand that? I don't understand what you're talking about. I don't know what he's talking about.
You see, if I understand what he's talking about something a little bit more advanced, but he could also be bullshitting and
right.
and asking an inexperienced, overthought question.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you would have to call in on that.
Yeah. Call in on the next show. Last question. Which year are you guys planning on taking the game on the road again? I need to pull up for the seminar. Well, this is the thing. We were in talks of doing something that's a little bit smaller, but it's going to be more expensive. So just, that's where we're at with it. So meaning like maybe like a thing where it's like 5 to 7 dudes that come through and y'all going to have to pay at least like 10 G's or some shit. You understand what I'm saying? For a weekend type of thing. Do you understand what I'm saying? Shit like that. But, we'll keep you guys posted. You feel what I'm saying? When it comes to that type of stuff. All right. So that's pretty much it, man. We about to wrap this shit up, man. Let me do this last question. I watched The Hardest Thing to Do in Life video on Motivation Channel. I have a lot of relationships in my life because of being brutally honest. How do you find success while being honest in life? Well, focus on yourself and stop expecting things from other people and just focus on what you're doing, because what's going to happen is the right people who are going to want to work with you, interact with you, will be there and show up. But you're just focusing on you and what you need to do and not expecting, and don't expect other people to come to you and fuck with you. Because this thing, when you're honest, remember, a lot of people are not with honesty. Like they say they want people to be honest, but they're not really with it. You understand what I'm saying? And so sometimes when you're an honest person and you just keep it real, keep it 100, that makes people feel real uncomfortable. You understand what I'm saying? And so they may not want to fuck with you off the strength of that. You see what I'm saying? So, and it just is what it is. And the thing is, you probably wouldn't want to fuck with them because they're not honest. Because listen, there's people who, you know, I'm not gonna say no names, but there's motherfuckers who, you know, I thought was like, because I'm coming from my perspective, I'm like, yeah, you know, this motherfucker's a cool dude. You know what I mean? Let's do this thing. And then I find out they on some fuck shit. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm just not down with that type of stuff. You understand what I'm saying? That's just not the type of guy I am. So we just not compatible in that type of energy. You feel what I mean? So it just is what it is. But yeah, man, that's pretty much anything else you want to say, Miles, before we wrap this shit up?
Yeah, guys, make sure you check us out on the Manhood is a Skill Set show. Yo, it's Saturday again already? Jeez.
I know, for real. It felt like it was like just the other day. That should just be cool.
So yeah, check us out on the Manhood is a Skill Set show. Shout out to K-Zag, Jay Roman and Mr. Justin. So come check us out 12 noon tomorrow on the different channels, man. Fuck with us, man. The Return of Manhood, and on my channel at Miles in the Game on YouTube. And then you going live at 5?
Yeah, live. I actually might go on a little earlier because I got some other stuff I got to do. So probably around like 4:30.
All right.
But I'll let you guys know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Well, yeah, guys, make sure you look for Locario around 4 or 5 o'clock tomorrow, Saturday. And then, of course, check us out. Real Game No Theory on Sunday with shout out to 1950 Steve the Dean, K-Zag, Mr. Locario, and myself. We'll be on the panel. We'll have a good time, man. Make sure you guys can mess with us. And again, shea butter season is almost over. Man, I think I got a notification that I got like 5 jars left. So, make your make your orders, man. Make your orders so y'all could be, get your shea butter before the season is over, because it is a seasonal product. All right. But I appreciate every last one of y'all, man. Appreciate you, Locario, and everybody in the chat, everybody who called in. And happy Friday and have a great weekend.
All right, people. So that's pretty much it. We out of here. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We
I can take the dick off the table based upon my standard. You aren't going to get hold of this dick if you ain't being the woman I need you to be. You need to realize that you need to cook, clean. You got to understand that you're not the only woman. And if you can accept that, that's fine. That's just the beginning, because you got to work hard for me, because I work hard for me. So that means if you get with me, it's not going to be easy street, because I need to be satisfied, because it ain't no happy wife, happy life bullshit. It's happy Steve, happy Steve.
Being strong with self, understanding who you are, is the biggest defense to bitch ass weak men.
And there's no excuses for the men not to be strong. But see, there's so many forces, and then so many men are embracing weakness.
I can't stand weak men. Like I don't like to talk to them. It's hard for me to talk to these losers. I've always been a winner at the winner's table.
I believe it's a sin to impregnate a woman who can't raise a child, or impregnate a woman who's not fit to be a mother. And I think we have a responsibility in what we see today in these weak ass little feminine boys.
I can't tell another man what to do, but I can't dress feminine. I can't wear nail polish. It's just something that I can't do. Why? Because if I'm walking down the street and somebody's having trouble with a flat tire, I want them to feel that they can come to me and ask me, hey man, could you help me out with this? Because those are the type of things that a man will help out with. So I need to look like a man so they can know where to come for help.
Yeah, it is such a thing as toxic masculinity in the minds of bitch ass motherfuckers.
Talk about masculinity, assertiveness, authenticity, transparency. How can a guy who's straight up and honest with what he does be toxic?
If the media can train you to think something bad about it, you hear the word and you want to instantly have a certain reaction. You stop thinking, you start feeling. And when people learn to think and feel and not think through their feelings, that's when they can evaluate a person holistically. And they can say, is this toxic masculinity, or did I just hear something I didn't like? And why did I not like it? And only let me go within myself to see why.
I don't never look at no motherfucker and say, oh, that's a toxic masculine motherfucker. I never ever had, I didn't even know. That was an invented concept from a weak motherfucker that was like, I'm just tired of this motherfucker trying to tell me what to do and bully you over me with this bullshit.
What's going to make you successful is just understanding who you are and getting your mind right and being happy with who you are. That is the thing that's going to really make you successful. Because after you get all the toys, after you get all these things going on, you've had sex with all the women you want to have sex with, you traveled all the places, you're still going to be you, and you're going to always come back to you.
Why do I do this? Why are we even doing this documentary? I want guys to be in the best position possible. There's no way that I'm raising my voice or calling you a bitch ass nigga because I'm trying to hurt your feelings. I'm calling you a bitch ass nigga because you're doing bitch ass nigga shit. And if you continue doing bitch ass nigga shit, you're going to end up in bitch ass nigga situations. You get what I'm saying? So when I call you a bitch ass nigga, trust me, it's because I love you.
Game Kings 2, the definition of man, is out right now. Click the link below or go straight to